last week. One more road test in the regular season in conference play against Truman. What was the key to success in that game?
Well, we're finally completely healthy again. From the beginning of the season, we had some injuries that kind of put us back just a little bit. Our running game was really well. Kobe Turner had 9 touches for about 190 something yards. So he's finally healthy, and tell you what, he's one of the best backs in the state. Against Mills back the second game of the season, he had 140 yards in the first quarter before he got put out of the game. So we're excited to have him back. Marcus Slayton's back. And both those guys play linebacker for us. So to get both those guys back healthy, it's helped our defense and it's helped our offense. So, we're looking forward to next week against Blytheville, just see how that goes.
Without a doubt. And, Coach, it's a big one this week against Blytheville. Blytheville and Rivercrest, the top 2 teams in the conference. For the Colts, an opportunity to get an undisputed conference championship if you get the win at home. What can we expect from that game?
Well, we know Blytheville's full of athletes. We've got some athletes, but if you watch them on film, they've got some guys that are a little like grown men, and we're going to have to figure out how to stop them. And, our defensive coach, Murphy Smith, he's coming up with a plan. Everybody's working together to try to figure that out. And I know offensively, Coach Harden does a great job calling plays. So, we're looking forward to it. We're glad it's at home, and, it's going to be a big challenge. They took it on the chin last week against Pocahontas. So they're going to come in here fired up, trying to make up for that. So it's going to be a test.
Well, Coach, looking at the regular season, it's been a spectacular regular season, and regardless of the outcome Friday night, going to get a chance to play in the postseason. What do you hope your players have taken away from this experience going through the conference slate and also even going back to the non-conference games?
Well, we had some guys, like I said, we had injuries. So we had other guys that had to step up and play against really good competition. I had to play against Valley View, who is, I think, ranked 3rd, and I think Mills was ranked 2nd. So in 5A. So, our guys that had to step up and take some places of guys that got injured, it's going to make a huge impact for us the rest of the season, because we can put them in there and know they've been battle tested. So, and getting everybody else healthy, makes a difference where you can rest somebody here, rest somebody there, and there's not going to be much of a drop off. So, Blytheville, and then going into the postseason, we're excited about it. There's going to be some really tough teams, but you got to play them sometime. So we're ready for whatever happens.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck this week against the Chickasaws.
Thank you very much.
And now back to the top 5 in each classification, beginning with 4A. Number 1, Warren shut out the Helena Cougars last week and will look to finish out their regular season undefeated at Hamburg. Number 2, Malvern beat a solid Nashville Scrapper squad last week and will play at Badger Stadium in one of the biggest games in 4A versus the Arkadelphia Badgers. Number 3, Harding Academy is coming off a win versus Heber Springs and look to remain undefeated against the Cavemen of Cave City. Elkins also looking to remain undefeated after blowing out Gentry last week. They will travel 45 minutes to play the 7-2 Lincoln Wolves. And number 5, Arkadelphia has been hot ever since their September 22nd win versus Nashville, and they beat Fordyce last week, extending their winning streak to 5. They look to make it 6 against the number 2 team in 4A, Malvern. Well, Chase, Arkadelphia and Malvern, it's going to be a great game.
It is. It's the Ouachita River Rumble playing for the belt in that one, so it's a trophy game, but also you're looking to claim that conference title this week and get the top seed in the bracket. If you win the 4A7 this year, you get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, so a lot is on the line in that game between the Badgers and the Leopards.
Yeah, these teams don't like each other. Should be great. We'll be back with 3A and 2A after this timeout.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas's team of over 2,000 employees has one mission: deliver reliable, affordable, responsible power to 1.2 million members across Arkansas. But closings of baseload power plants across America are making this tougher and tougher. We believe in intermittent resources like wind and solar, but the sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. A balance of power game plan that includes every energy resource is a must to keep that Friday night lights bright. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
I'm Rex Nelson. Outside of the state's natural beauty, the thing that strikes me most as I travel Arkansas is the junk in yards and trash along the highways. In a place that markets itself as the natural state, we've too often been guilty of, at best, ignoring our natural treasures, at worst, polluting and littering them. Let's take pride in our state by keeping it litter-free. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Your best life begins with your healthiest life. At Baptist Health, you'll find the comprehensive care you need for every person in your family. From pediatrics to primary care to women's health, we're equipped to partner with you in every phase of your wellness journey. You'll also find Baptist Health locations and clinics across the state, ensuring we're always there for you, when and where you need us. Learn more about the state's most trusted name in healthcare, locate a clinic, find a provider, and more at baptist-health.com.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Once a year, Saracen gives away a coveted BMW to one lucky winner. This month is that special time, and you could be the winner of an amazing BMW X5 SUV from Saracen Casino and BMW of Little Rock. Play to win a top-of-the-line BMW SUV only at Saracen Casino Resort. Just a short 40 minutes away, Saracen Casino is Little Rock's closest place to play and win a BMW X5 SUV.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 70 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
The University of Central Arkansas delivers more than you ever imagined. So many programs, lots of housing options, top facilities, and opportunities for the future, all more accessible than ever. It's the full college experience of your dreams, with everything from city attractions to outdoor adventure. And it's just an easy drive away, because UCA lets you take on college your way. Are you ready for Bear Country? Get started now at uca.edu.
Welcome back to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. In 3A, Prescott is at number 1 following a 27-0 win over Smackover. This week, the Curly Wolves host Horatio. Salem is at number 2 after surviving a 16-6 defensive battle at Perryville. Up next for the Greyhounds, it's a home matchup against Quitman. Camden Harmony Grove is at number 3 following a 55-6 victory over Lakeside. This week, the Hornets will look to put a bow on a 3A6 conference title at Barton. Boonville is at number 4 and is looking to stay undefeated in conference with a home matchup against Cedarville. Last time out, the Bearcats defeated Lavaca. And at number 5, it's the Hoxie Mustangs. After defeating Osceola last week, this week Hoxie will host Walnut Ridge.
Now on to 2A. Mineral Springs is still number 1 after a 58-22 win at Poen, and will face the undefeated Murfreesboro Rattlers in a game that will ultimately determine who will be the top seed in 2A. Number 2 Hazen is coming off a win versus Bearden, who will host the Carlisle Bison in a top 5 2A matchup. Number 3 Bigelow remains undefeated after a win versus Conway Christian for their final regular season game. Number 4 Carlisle beat England last week, and as I mentioned, they're facing Hazen in a top 5 2A matchup. And then rounding it out at number 5 is East Poinsett County. They're coming off a win versus Des Arc and will host the 7-1 Mark Tree Indians in their final regular season game.
For our Arkansas Brighter Futures 529 game of the week, Chris, we alluded to it earlier. It's that heavyweight matchup in Central Arkansas between Bryant and Conway. A lot of storylines going into that game. A conference title is on the line. Bragging rights are on the line. It's going to be a fun matchup. That's going to wrap up this week's edition of the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. We hope you enjoyed our program, and be sure to tune in at 10 o'clock for the Simmons Bank Friday Night Scoreboard Show on this station. From 10 to midnight, Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will give you the latest scores and updates from around the state, as well as the newest Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Simmons Bank, UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine, Arkansas Delta Byways Regional Tourism, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Hot Springs, Keep Arkansas Beautiful, Saracen Casino Resort in Pine Bluff, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas Brighter Futures 529, Lyon College, Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the University of Central Arkansas, Arkansas Game and Fish, Roller Funeral Home, Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia, Murphy Arts District in El Dorado, Ouachita Baptist University, and the Great American Conference.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton High School football on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, Barton's Home Outlet, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Craig Miller for the First National Bank pregame show.
Toto, I've got a feeling we're not in Nettleton anymore. Yellow again, everybody, and welcome to Week 10 of the 2023 Raider football season. Tonight we're coming at you live from the tornado-ravaged Wynne High School, where the Raiders will be taking on the Yellow Jackets with the 3rd seed in the playoffs on the line. We're sure glad to see this proud program and this great town getting back on its feet, and we're thankful to be in the city with a smile tonight. My name is Craig Miller, and I'm joined in the NEA Baptist broadcast position by my tag team partner for the evening, Nettleton High School Executive Principal Rashad Sims. Mr. Sims, huge game tonight with definite playoff implications.
Yes, sir. Big-time game, big-time atmosphere.
Always is at Wynne, and a great night for football. It's clear. It's going to be chilly. I think the temperature is going to be dropping down into the low 50s, upper 40s by the time we're done. I hope you dress warm.
Hey, I'm ready for it.
I hope you dress warm because we're outside. Obviously, this is a school that's rebuilding from a killer tornado. God bless the city of Wynne as they're recovering from a killer tornado this past spring. It destroyed the football stadium, destroyed the press box, ripped up the turf. And I know, Mr. Sims, you saw the pictures just like I did.
Yes, sir.
That was unbelievable.
I was actually down here with him because my wife's dad lives here. His house is gone, you know.
Well, we definitely, at Nettleton, we appreciate the Delta Swarm. We appreciate this great community, and we sure hope that they get back on their feet. And the field is rebuilt. The turf is down. The press box is not fully rebuilt. They've got a real small one, just enough for the Wynne people to be in. So Mr. Sims and I are relegated to the outside. Hey, that's all right. We're dressed up nice and warm. Thankfully, nothing falling from the sky, so we're going to be able to bring the game to you tonight. The Raiders are coming into tonight's contest with a 6-3 record. After an opening week loss to Mountain Home, the Raiders responded with 5 straight wins over Pocahontas, Blytheville, Batesville, Brooklyn, and Paragould. After losing to Southside in Week 6, the Raiders bounced back by mauling Forest City 62-30. And then last week we lost to Valley View 43-26. So the Raiders are 6-3 overall, 4-2 in conference. They're averaging 34.7 points per game, giving up 29.8. Tonight the Raiders will be facing the Wynne Yellow Jackets. The Jackets are coming into tonight's game 4-5. 3-3 in conference. They've beaten Magnolia, Brooklyn, Paragould, and Forest City. They've lost to Marion, Fort Smith Southside, Batesville Southside, Batesville, and Valley View. The Yellow Jackets are averaging 20 points per game and giving up 19.3 per contest. And Mr. Sims, I know that from your coaching days at Nettleton, you've tangled with the Delta Swarm on more than one occasion. It doesn't matter if they're down, they're still win.
They're still win. That's one thing about tradition. Tradition just continues to carry on.
It does not slump. Well, a Raider win tonight would give us the 3 seed out of the 5A East for next week's playoff game. A loss would drop us to the 4th seed. So, needless to say, this one counts. We're going to be on the road irregardless next week. It's just we're going to find out tonight where we're going to be. But this game definitely counts. We're about to take a 4-minute break. When we come back, we'll hear from Nettleton's coach, Stephen Hampton. He's going to talk about last week's loss against Valley View and tonight's game against the Yellow Jackets. It's the Raiders. It's the Yellow Jackets. It's Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. Back in 4.
Our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When a clinic sends a referral for your specialty services, you have a choice. The decision of where you receive care is yours. You can choose the only facility in Eastern Arkansas to receive an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class care and an unmatched safety protocol. You have a choice in your healthcare provider. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal. It's a promise.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get it checked. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the walk. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
We welcome
you back to the First National Bank pregame show. We're here with Coach Stephen Hampton for our weekly pregame visit. Coach Hampton, it's week 10, final week of the regular season. From your perspective, did this season go by fast?
It has seemed to kind of fly by. Every season is different, but this season just seems like it's hard to believe we're in week 10 already for sure.
Well, we've got a chance to move to 7-3 tonight. Overall, are you pleased with how your team has played this season?
Yeah, it's been a lot of ups and downs going all the way back to week 1, and I think our kids have been they've overcome a lot. They had to play through a lot, whether that's injury, just other factors that have gone on. But yeah, I'm pleased with the overall play of our team, and I think we're finally starting to play our best football, and so hopefully we'll continue that and play well, this Friday.
Coach, this is your 11th season of being the head coach here at Nettleton. In Nettleton history, you're second only to Darryl Dover when it comes to longevity. Does that seem possible?
No. I just try to take it one year at a time, and so it seems 11 years has kind of flown by, to be honest. Looking back to some of those earlier teams, and we got some of those guys coaching with us and have coached with us, and that's always special. So, but no, it just seems like it kind of flies by for sure.
Well, let's talk about last Friday's loss to Valley View. I know we didn't get the win, and that's the bottom line, but I saw some good things from your team Friday night. I think you'd agree with me that game was a whole lot closer than the scoreboard indicated.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Anyone that was there and saw it understands that game was a lot closer than maybe the final score indicated. I thought we gave ourselves a chance. We did some really good things on both sides of the ball. Offensively, we moved the ball the first half. And had the ball, 2 other times, down on their end of the field and couldn't come away with points. And defensively, we made them punt twice in the first half, which, that's kind of a rarity. I thought we played well. I thought our kids played hard. I thought we didn't really make a lot of mistakes to hurt ourselves. And so, we gave ourselves a chance to win the game there in the second half, and couldn't make enough plays there at the end. But, tip your hat to them. They got a good team. But I was pleased with how well our kids came out and played and how hard they played.
Valley View is noted for being strong defensively, but you had some guys who put up some big offensive numbers against them last Friday night. Maddox Hampton was 21 of 28 passing for 226 yards and 2 touchdowns. T.J. Brown ran for over 100 yards. Curtis Smith had 14 receptions for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. Your offense was really clicking Friday night.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I think we are at our best when we are getting a lot of guys involved, and I think we were able to do that. Friday, we had multiple guys catching passes. We had guys running, getting TJ and Xavier involved, Maddox running the football. And I think that, that's when we are at our best, when we're clicking like that. And hopefully we can just build on that and continue to get better and continue to get a lot of people involved offensively.
All right, Coach, tonight we're on the road against a familiar foe, the Wynne Yellow Jackets. I know you've got them scouted. What can you tell us about this year's version of the Delta Swarm?
Well, defensively, probably be one of the best front sevens that we've faced. Talking to other coaches around the league, they kind of feel the same. Tough to run the ball on. Where we feel like we've got an advantage maybe is in the passing game, and we may have to lean a little more that way this week than maybe other weeks. Having to put the ball in the air, they're going to play man coverage and give you some opportunities. So hopefully we can pitch and catch. We're not going to abandon the run by any means, but just by what they do may offer some opportunities, more opportunities in the passing game. And then defensively, for us, they're a run-heavy team. They're going to get in there and, tight end and 2 or 3 backs at a time. And they're going to try to, pound the football and play keep away. And hopefully we can get some stops and give our offense enough touches. And if we can get a lead and kind of get them out of their comfort zone, I feel good about our chances.
Coach, let's talk about potential playoff scenarios. What happens if we win tonight, and what happens if we lose?
Well, if we win, we would be the 3 seed, and we would play the winner of Joe T. Robinson and the Pine Bluff game. So those two play each other Friday, and so if we win, we would have the winner of that. If we lose, and Batesville loses as well, then that would drop us to the 4 seed, and we would most likely play Little Rock Mills, who would be the 1 from the Central. So, but our focus is on winning Friday. If we win, we'll be a 3 seed, and then we'll figure out after the game who wins that other game from the Central and who will be traveling to play next week.
I'm with you on that, Coach. Let's think positive when we win. Let's talk keys to victory. What are the Raiders going to have to do tonight to move to 7-3 on the season and secure the 3 spot in the 5A East?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to have to, spread the ball around, get a lot of people involved, throw and catch. I think we may have to throw to kind of open up the run a little bit this week. And then defensively, get them off the field, not allow them to have any long time-consuming drives where our offense is having to sit on the sideline. If we can, force them to punt, get the ball back to our offense quickly, and get enough touches, I feel like we can put enough points up that we can get them out of their comfort zone.
Let's go make it happen, Coach. Let's go get a win for Raider Nation.
Let's do it. Go Raiders.
Raider pride, brother.
Hey there, Northeast Arkansas. This is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics. That's holding. We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
You know your child's heart, and at Arkansas Children's Heart Institute, we know how to care for it. Ranked again by U.S. News and World Report, our cardiology program continues to champion patients and produce exceptional outcomes for families. At Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic, we give your child the care they need close to home. Whether it's a heart murmur or a congenital heart disease lesion, our pediatric cardiology experts offer exceptional care. Visit archildrens.org/NEA to learn more today.
Having trouble getting the trailer you need? Silverline Trailers, the largest trailer retailer in the USA, has the perfect solution for you. Guaranteed approval. No credit check required. Get the quality trailer you need at a price you can afford. With over 3,500 trailers available and more coming in daily, we'll find the perfect trailer for you. And at Silverline, we're always looking to hire good people. Visit our website, silverlinetrailer.com, for a location near you. You can stop by our Jonesboro location today at 3711 Stadium Boulevard or call 870-203-0000. Silverline Trailers, your trusted trailer retailer.
Mom, I can't get my homework to upload.
Dad, my video game is froze again.
Babe, is our internet down again? I'm missing the big game.
Honey, I'm trying to make this online payment, but it just keeps buffering.
Get your life up to speed with high-speed internet from Empower Broadband. Empower's reliable service brings high-speed internet to even the most remote areas of Northeast Arkansas. With Empower Broadband, you can stream your favorite movies, video chat with loved ones, work from home without interruptions, and so much more. Empower Broadband. Life up to speed. For more info, visit empowerbroadband.com.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
What started with our grandfather and continues in its 4th generation today, Glen Saint's history of quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships that have kept our customers and their families coming back for over 69 years.
From my grandpa to my dad to us, service after the sale is a big deal. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
Beautiful rendition of our national anthem here at Wynne Yellow Jacket Stadium. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims welcoming you back to the First National Bank pregame show, brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Tonight it is the Nettleton Raiders versus the Wynne Yellow Jackets. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. At this point in the pregame show, I always like to go over the Raiders' history against their opponents. The history against the Yellow Jackets, well, just let me tell you, it's not been very good, Raider Nation. The Raiders and the Yellow Jackets have played 24 times in their history, and the rivalry has been dominated by the Delta Swarm. No shame there, though, Mr. Sims. This team from Wynne, they've dominated about everybody they've ever played.
That's true. That is so true, Craig.
Nettleton has played Wynne 24 times. Mr. Sims, I'm going to test your knowledge of Raider trivia here. How many times do you think Nettleton has beat Wynne? Out of 24 games, how many times do you think Nettleton has won?
I know of one. That's 2019.
That's
I can speak to that. We put up 56 points against them.
That was a big game. That was a big game for sure.
But other than that, I don't think I can attest for any wins other than that one.
Well, the answer to that question is 3. Nettleton has won 3 times against Wynne and lost 21. A lopsided series for sure. We played them for the first time in 1998, and we did not win a game against them until 2007. Now, let me tell you something. Back in the 90s and the aughts, Wynne was always contending for a 5A state championship. They had that incredible run of running backs, Antonio Warren, D'Angelo Williams, who had a tremendous career at Memphis State, University of Memphis, and in the NFL. You talk about next level. When you saw that guy run, you realized he's different. He's different than everybody else.
He was a different man, different animal on that field.
I saw him play at Raider Field, and, of course, I think he was out by the second quarter. He had such a lead over us. That was the way those games were at first. In 2007, we beat him. Coach Donnie Tennyson was the coach, and it was actually the year after the great Derek Lawson graduated. And speaking of greatness, we got the Scarlett family coming up here and joining us, Griffin and Matt, and of course, Cameron Scarlett, maybe the greatest quarterback in Nettleton history. They're wearing their Tennessee orange. Good to see you guys. Glad y'all are out supporting the Raiders tonight. And so that was the first time we beat them in 2007, Coach Donnie Tennyson. Then they beat us 11 straight times, but we have won 2 out of the last 3 battles against the Jackets. The Cade Carter game that you talked about right here, I believe it was 64 to 57.
64 points, yes, that's right.
And then in that thrilling Week 10 battle between undefeated teams, Nettleton versus Wynne, thanks to that guy sitting right in front of me, Cameron Scarlett, we beat them 26 to 22 to clinch an undefeated season in the conference championship. Man, what a great night that was. Were you coaching here then? Were you? Or
no, sir. I was actually coaching in Southwest Little Rock, but I was watching that game online.
Well,
I was watching you, Craig.
Actually, it was that was the night I had food poisoning. And of course, my son was the right guard on the team. Loved watching him play. But my wife and I ate at a restaurant that I shall not name. There may be a sponsor on EAB. I don't want to give anybody a bad name. But I got food poisoning, had to miss that game. My buddy Bud Stropel stepped up for me. It just so happened, he's the voice of the Hurricane. It just so happened that Jonesboro did not have a game that night. They played on Thursday. And so Bud came up and called the game for me, did me a solid.
I know I watched it on live. I couldn't remember if it was you or not.
Yeah, maybe Bud was doing his best Craig Miller impersonation. Maybe that's what it was. But we beat Wynne that night as well. So in history of this rivalry, we've won 3 times and we've lost 21. As I said, we beat them 2 out of the last 3 times, but they did beat us last year 28-7 on senior night. Now, my son was a senior last year, so senior night was a sad night thanks to the Delta Swarm rolling into Nettleton and putting a butt kicking on us. Sad night in Raider Nation. Nettleton is looking to get some revenge tonight. Now, Coach Sims, I know you're an old ball coach, and you may have a definite opinion on this, but I always like to compare opponents. The late, great Coach Hawk, I don't know if you ever met Coach Hawk, but a Nettleton legend, he would always tell us don't do that, but I'm doing it anyway. Common opponents. There's, at this point in the season, we got 5 common opponents. The first one is Southside. We lost to Southside 42-17. They lost to Southside 28-14. So you know, if you believe in those kind of things, you got to give the advantage to Wynne.
Yes.
They held them to 28 points, and they scored 42 on us. So that's 1 for the bad guys. Paragould, they beat them 34-7. We squeaked by them 27-22 with a touchdown, 16 seconds left in the game. You got to give the nod to the Delta Swarm on that one.
Yep.
Brookland, we beat them 33-19. They beat them 21-17. Heck of a game. Advantage to the Raiders. So far it's Wynne 2, Nettleton 1. Forest City, we beat them 62-30. They beat them 49-14. Toss-up.
I call that a tie right there.
That's a toss-up. That's a push. We won't declare a winner there. And Valley View, we lost to Valley View 43-26. They lost to Valley View 35-3. That was a mercy rule beating that Valley View put on this team.
Oh, my.
So the advantage goes to us. Now, let me quickly say that was early in the season. Wynne has gotten progressively better.
Oh, yeah, and I can just go ahead and add another factor to it. They're coached by a guy named Clay Toddy, longtime coach down in South Arkansas at Rising. He's actually a Wynne boy, so he knows what he's doing. He's done it for a while, and he's the Coach Toddy has great coach teams, and they're going to be ready to play tonight. So is the Raiders too.
No doubt about it. That's one good thing. That's one thing. One mark of a great coach. Their team gets better as the season goes on.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a brief 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the kickoff. It's the Wynne Yellow Jackets. It's the Nettleton Raiders. It's tackle football on the EAB Radio Network. Back into Raider with more Raider football.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com. Member FDIC.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $55 for 55 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
And we welcome you back to the First National Bank pregame show. Craig Miller, Rashad Sims sitting high atop the action here at Yellow Jacket Stadium in the NEA Baptist broadcast position, which is quite chilly already. And we welcome you back into the First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, they put you first always. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Raiders tonight. Starting on offense, the junior quarterback, Maddox Hampton. The running back is T.J. Brown. Wide receivers, Curtis Smith, Q Thompson, Caleb Tedder, and Nigel Bell. Starting on the offensive line for the Raiders, Ian Landrum, Jerry Hudgens, Zach Davis, Cayman Gates, and Garrett Campbell. Also need to say, my man Xavier Harrell, the X-Man, he gets a lot of snaps at running back as well. We'll consider him a starter as well. The defense, starting on the defensive line, number 55, Danny Gary. Number 32, Q Hollis. They turned the lights out on me. I can't see my roster, Coach. Holy cow. Fireworks are going off. What an atmosphere at Wynne, no doubt. The other starters on the offensive line, Q Hollis, Jamarcus Johnson, and Keon Stallings. The linebackers, Damon Coleman, Cohen Liggins, Cornelius Hall. Defensive secondary, the cornerbacks, Brendan Alexander and Isaac Black. The safeties, Kylan Goodlow and Kamarion Davis. That is your starters for the Raiders. Wynne won the opening coin toss, but they elected to defer to the second half, and that means the Raiders will be receiving the opening kickoff, and we are just seconds away from it. The clock is set at 12 minutes. And the Raiders kickoff return team on the field. Wynne wearing all navy blue, Nettleton wearing all white. Nettleton will be moving left to right on your radio dial. Sure hope that you're able to tune in on our Nettleton Television YouTube page, but if you're out traveling, unable to take a look at it, you can always listen on the EAB app or the 101.9 Bob FM. 101.3 Bob FM, my apologies. The kick is off, and we are underway. It's fielded by Kamarion Davis at the 5. And he has got a lane. He's at the 50-yard line before he's finally brought down. I believe the kicker might have got him there, Coach.
Yeah, that was the kicker, last resort.
Last resort. Kamarion Davis fielded it at the 5, returned it to the 50.
49.
49-yard line, and so that's going to be about a 45-yard return. Heck of a return there by Kamarion Davis.
Excuse me, football fans. It's not a 51-yard line. It's 49-yard.
Hey, if that's the only mistake you make tonight, you're going to be all right. Maddox Hampton, the quarterback in the gun. In the backfield with him is the dynamic sophomore running back downtown, T.J. Brown. He gives to Brown. Brown running up the gut. Boy, he's met immediately. Tackle made by number 55, Tyler Rowland. And that's going to be a loss on the play. 2nd down and 11 for the Raiders.
Yes, sir. Pretty good push there against our offensive line. We got to get a better push right there up front.
Coach Hampton did say in the pregame show that the run defense for the Yellow Jackets is very, very stingy. Let's see if they throw on 2nd down and 11. Hampton back to pass, looking over the middle. Actually,
he's got a lot of green grass, too,
Q
Craig.
Thompson, he sure does. Q Thompson at the 20, at the 10, still on his feet, into the end zone. 51-yard touchdown.
Yes,
Maddox Hampton to Q Thompson.
That was a great catch and run right there by Q Thompson. Great pass by Mad Dog. Offensive line gave him plenty of time to survey the field at that moment, and Q did the rest. He turned on the Jets for a 51-yard touchdown.
Well, they call him Dr. Q Thompson because he will make a house call on you, and that's exactly what he did. The Raiders score first with 11:10 remaining in the first quarter. That's a 50-second drive. Took all of 2 plays. You said it right, Coach.
Good job.
Mason Wan
we
comes
got it
in.
fixed this week. I think we got it fixed this week, Craig. I've talked to Mason this week about his approach, and I think he made the adjustments, and I think our team made the adjustments as a whole to make sure we get extra points this week.
And
they kind of cost us last week.
On the count of that extra point, the score is 7-0 Raiders. We'll take a 30-second break. Back with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
7-0 Raiders, 11-10 remaining in the first quarter. A two-play drive culminating with a 51-yard touchdown pass to Q Thompson. The kickoff is fumbled but recovered by the Yellow Jackets. It was a short kick. You'd call it a deep onside, I guess. It was fielded at about the 35-yard line, and the Jacket returner, he actually fumbled the ball, but they were able to fall on it before Nettleton could get there. Well, that would have been a nice break there.
Yes, it would. Number 7 right there fumbled that kickoff.
From the Yellow Jacket 35.
So we'll get a look at this Delta Swarm offense.
They're running a wing T this year.
How about that? Don't see that very often in high school football.
No, sir.
Watson, the quarterback, actually keeps it, little triple option, running around right in. He's got a gain of about 3 before he's brought down. Keon Stallings, actually it's Ahmad Hurston, I believe, in on the stop for the Raiders. Going to be a gain of 5, second down and 5. Ahmad Hurston's sister, Maya Hurston, is going to be our guest on the halftime show. Raider cheerleader, an outstanding young lady. She'll be the guest on the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Second down and 5 for the Jackets from their own 40-yard line. Give to the fullback, dive up the middle. He falls forward for a gain of a couple. Ahmad Hurston and Danny Gary on the stop for the Raiders. It's going to be third down and 2.
We're going to have to play with low pad level tonight because that offensive line is crawling out of there tonight. They're not standing up. They're crawling out trying to get our legs and get us moved. We got to stay low. Look like Coach going with a bear front against them tonight. One less DB and one extra lineman.
Try to stop that run. Third down and 2. Quarterback
We're
under
offsides.
center.
We're offsides. We just gave it to them.
Gave them the first down. They needed 2 yards for the first. We gave them 5, so they're going to move the chains. It'll be first down, Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10. The ball should be marked at about their 48-yard line. Well, you don't want to give them yards.
No, sir. Wynn's not a team you want to give anything free. Make them earn everything. I like the aggressiveness, though. Let's just fix it.
1st and 10 for the Jackets. Watson, the quarterback. He keeps it himself, runs around right end, falls forward for a gain of about 5, it looks like. It's going to be second down and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like just a good old-fashioned option offense there. The quarterback makes a read and either carries it himself, gives it to the fullback, or has the option.
He has 3 options there, Craig. Something you don't see much in high school football anymore.
But that has long been an effective offense. Second down and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. A lot of motion.
That's
quarterback
there.
keeper. That's a
both
busted
can't
play.
be in motion there like that.
Yep, flag on the play.
Unless they're shifting, but that's a motion.
Let's see what it is. It's a gain of about 4 on the play.
They're going to bag them up right there.
Yep. I believe that was
if they don't, the rules have changed.
Illegal shift. What did you see there, Coach? That
both backs were in motion at the same time.
Gotcha. And that's a no-no.
That's a no-no in football.
Well, that's what they get for cheating.
Yes, sir. We're just getting those yards back we gave them.
There you go. Second down and 11 now for the Jackets. Ball back in their territory, marked at the 47-yard line. So glad to see this turf down, this field, this school rebuilding. What a proud program, and all of Raider Nation rooting for the city with a smile to get back on its feet.
Yes, sir.
Brendan Alexander trotting out on the field, left cornerback. So far, the Jackets have not passed one time. It's been run, run, run.
There's
Veer option to the right, and he is brought down at the 50-yard line by number 22, Cornelius Hall. The great Cornholio makes the stop. Gain of
Damon Coleman
4.
on that stop, too, as well. That's a kid that has came a long way this year.
Well, he sure has. Outstanding sophomore linebacker. It's 3rd down and 7 for the Jackets. Be good for the Raider defense to get a stop.
Keep an eye on the tight end right here, Craig. Might be some kind of tight end pop or anything, something quick. Trying to lull us to sleep with the run game.
7-0 Raiders, 8:15 remaining in the first quarter. 3rd down and 7 for the Jackets from the 50-yard line.
Or toss.
Little toss sweep, and I believe he's got the first down. Good run there by number 7. Tackle made by Damon Coleman and Kamarion Davis, but not before Christian Wynne got the first down for Wynne. Our drive took all of 50 seconds. They got the ball with about 11:40 remaining, and it's 7:40 on the clock whenever the ball is snapped here in just a second. So they are definitely trying to play a little bit of keep away here. 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Give the ball to the fullback right up the middle. Runs into a wall of Raider defenders. Got a good push from the offensive line, and on the count of that, he's able to gain 5 yards on the fullback dive. 2nd down and 5 for the Jackets.
We got to find a way to get penetration tonight. If we don't, that 5 yards in the cloud of dust is going to hurt us. 2nd down.
2nd down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback, a lot of room to run off the right side. Good job over there by Kamarion Davis getting there. He does not wrap up, breaks the tackle, and it's going to be a first down for the Jackets. Just shy of the 10-yard line, all the way down to the 11-yard line, and Wynne in the red zone of the Raiders. 20 yards on the gain, and that looked like the same play that we got gouged on in the 4th quarter by Carson Turley. Just kind of bounced outside and did not get containment, and big gain.
Everything squeezing in. Once he sees that end closed down, it's a pull read.
So 1st down and 10 for the Jackets from the Raider 11-yard line. Watson, the quarterback, under center. He keeps it himself. He's met by Keon Stallings. He shucks Keon, but not able to shuck Ahmad Hurston, who makes the tackle after a gain of 1. Kylan Goodlow also in on the stop. It's going to be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 from the Raider 9.
Keon hit him immediately, but was not able to bring him down. Slowed him down enough, though. He got some help from his fellow Raiders. 2nd down and 8. Good to see Jack Story here tonight from the class of 1975. Came up to say hey just a minute ago. 2nd down and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. Play is whistled dead. Flag on the far sideline. It's going to be our second offsides call against the Raider defense.
I think it's just a matter of us lining up in the neutral zone.
Yep. Yeah. You cannot line up even with the football. You got to be behind the ball, and that's the 2nd time we've been smacked with that penalty. This one makes it 2nd down and 3.
2nd down and 3 for the Yellow Jackets.
Ball on the 5-yard line. Fullback dive up the middle. He stopped short of the end zone. Ahmad Hurston on the stop. I believe he may have got the first down, though.
They're calling it 3rd and short right here.
They're calling it 3rd and short. Okay, good deal. 3rd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. The score is Nettleton 7, Wynne 0. First quarter, 5:50 to play. Game is moving right along, and I'm not complaining about that, Mr. Sims. It's going to be cold by the time the 4th quarter rolls around.
Yes, sir, it is.
It's already chilly up here.
As long as it ends with a cold W.
That's right. 3rd down and 1 for the Jackets. Quarterback keeper battling for the end zone. He stood up short of the end zone.
I don't think he got it. 4th down. They're calling 4th down real quick.
Yeah, good job over there by Cornelius Hall, Ahmad Hurston. A couple of other white jerseys in on the stop. He's short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and less than a yard for Wynne. I don't know if they trust their field goal kicker or if they're going to just go for it here on 4th and 1. 4th and less than 1. Something tells me they're going to go for it. Yellow Jackets, a team definitely hurt by that tornado. It hurt their depth. A lot of the players had to move on account of their house being gone. 4th down and less than a yard, and we're going to be offsides
gave
again.
It to him.
Yeah, we're going to be offsides.
That's been the story, though, Greg. I would say we jumped, we were lining up offside, but we got to fix it.
Yep.
We got to hold our water.
That is the 3rd offsides penalty on this drive, and that one hurts right there. Half the distance to the goal, which means it's going to be about a 1.5 yard penalty. And so it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Jackets. Ball on the Raider 2. Nettleton with a 7-0 lead. Wynne trying to pull even. Give to the fullback, number 10. He's
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
2-yard touchdown run.
That was just a little 2-yard inside zone right there with the spin by the quarterback. They called that a zone. They zone blocked it up front. Number 3 right there, Salah Holbrook on that touchdown.
I believe that was Dante Smith, number
sorry.
10 on the touchdown run.
Okay,
Dante
right.
Smith.
That's right.
The good thing about it is Wynne's got their own broadcast, so we shouldn't make anybody mad if we get some name wrong, as long as they're Wynne. The PAT is good. We're all tied up at 7 with 4:47 to play in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again, in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
So glad to have you hanging out with us on a Friday night. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. The score is Nettleton 7, Wynne 7. Nettleton got the ball first, and on the second play from scrimmage, 51-yard touchdown pass from Maddox Hampton to Q Thompson. Wynne with a slow, methodical drive. They answered. They were definitely aided and abetted by 3 offsides penalties by the Raider defense, but we're all tied up at 7. Kick is fielded at the 20-yard line by Kamarion Davis. Kamarion looking for some running room, and he is brought down after a return of about 11 yards, 12 yards actually. It's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 32. Kamarion Davis is a young man who missed substantial time this year. He's a sophomore, one of those talented group of sophomores that we got, but he broke his collarbone. It might have been in the Mountain Home, maybe the Pocahontas game. He broke his collarbone, and he's just now getting back out there. He is a dynamic player, and he's had a couple of good returns here tonight. 1st and 10 Raiders. The score is 7-7. We're in the first quarter of play. Hampton gives to T.J. Brown. T.J. runs up the gut, and he is stopped after a gain of a yard. Going to be 2nd down and a long, well, we'll call it 2nd down and 8, gain of 2.
That front 7 of Wynne is really living up to the hype that they've been talked about. It was a hard-earned 2 yards.
It definitely was. 2nd down and 8, little toss to T.J. Brown, running right side, looking for the edge, unable to find it. A good open field tackle there by Braylon McDowell. T.J. Brown gains 4 yards. We'll call it gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders. And they're bringing Keon Stallings in, that heavy package. They call it the Donkey Kong package.
3rd down and 3.
Heavy on the right side. Maddox Hampton and T.J. Brown in the backfield. In motion is the playmaker. They give to T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown up the gut, still battling, breaks free. He's got room to run. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, downtown, T.J. Brown.
Long, about a 64-yard run there, Craig.
Say 62?
62-yard run there, about a 62-yard run by T.J. A hard run. Looked like they were bringing him down, but he spun out of there and made it to the end zone. good push by the offensive line right there. Great play call by Clint Wilson. It all came together right there for the Raiders.
That was a very tough run. He was trying to get the first down, and it looked like he might have been stopped just after gaining the first down. Next thing you know, he broke free and all the way to the end zone. The dynamic sophomore, T.J. Brown, with a 62-yard touchdown run. Makes the score 13-7. Mason Wynne out to attempt the extra point. He's successful on his first one.
Good.
Kick is up,
It's good.
and it is good. So Nettleton, with 3:24 remaining in the first quarter, they take a 14-7 lead over the Yellow Jackets. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
Raider football on the EAB Sports Network. Craig Miller, Rashad Sims calling the action here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Get better with Baptist. They are healthcare for the next century. The score is Nettleton 14, Wynne 7 after a 62-yard touchdown run by downtown T.J. Brown. Short kick goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. By rule, they'll throw a flag on that. That's a procedural rule. They'll give the ball to the Jackets on the 35 unless they rule that the ball went out of bounds before the 35-yard line. But I believe it went out.
Looked like a re-kick.
Yeah, I guess they have the option to make them re-kick it, I guess.
It went out before the 35-yard line, so yeah, it's going to be a re-kick.
Yeah,
Give Mason another chance right here to fix that, because I know what they're trying to pooch it right here at the 35-yard line, but got a little more leg in that than what he wanted. Drove it out of bounds right there.
You know, that play worked out really well for us early in the game.
Wasn't it?
Southside.
Oh, Southside, that's right.
Yeah, Cohen Liggins recovered a kick right about there.
Special teams can be a deadly weapon.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Now, they will back us up 5 here, though.
Yes, it will be kicking from the 35. Chilly night in Cross County. Nettleton with a 14-7 lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Week 10 of this football season. This game will determine where we go next week. First round of the playoffs. And it looks like he's lined up for an onside.
Oh, get it.
It's caught by Coach Stephen Hampton at about the 43-yard line. And I suppose that's where Wynne will take over 1st and 10. Unless they make him re-kick it again, Coach.
Look like we're going to line up and play football right here.
I like it.
But now instead of the 35-yard line, they get it on the 45-yard line.
Short field. Good field position for the Swarm. Their first drive, nothing flashy. Exactly what we kind of expected from them. They just ground and pound. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. They did bust one for 20 on a missed outside containment play by the Raider defense. But they matriculated the ball down the field and into the end zone. This Wynne offense running the wing T. Watson, the quarterback, under center. Gives
quarterback.
Quarterback keeps it, runs around the left edge, and runs out of bounds. Gained about 7 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 3.
That quarterback seemed like a pretty good load, though, Craig.
Yeah, he's a good-sized young man.
Number 12, Watson on the carry. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
The PA guy says it's a gain of 8, 2nd down and 2, and I believe he is right. 2nd down and 2 for the Jackets. Long count from Wynne. Give to the running back, number 21, He's got the first down. Tackle made by Cohen Liggins. Kylan Goodlow also in on the stop. Cornelius Hall.
They ran a little check with me offense right there. They got up to the ball, hard count, seeing what the front line looked like, and quarterback made the adjustment.
You could argue that their best play on their first drive was offsides defense.
Oh, yeah, two times there.
So trying to go to that well once again. 2:54 to play here in the first quarter. Nettleton's up 14-7. Wynne first and 10 at the Raider 40. Give to the fullback, and he has got room to run. He's brought down at about the 25-yard line. It's going to be a first down, a gain of about 15. One thing about this offense by Wynne, they will eat up huge chunks of time off the clock.
Yes, sir. And the ideal is that if they ever get ahead of you, they can keep the ball away from you. But as long as we keep the score looking like it's looking, we should be all right. We're going to be
all right. We don't mind if they win time of possession, as long as we win the score.
Offside again.
Flags flying, and there's encroachment on the defense, the fourth one of the game.
Yep.
And it's going to make it first down and 5. You can bet there's an awful lot of frustration on the Raiders sideline after the fourth offsides call against the Raiders. I know these guys they're chomping at the bit, ready to go, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. Just the right away. I tell you, we got to stay low, and we got to be physical at the point of contact.
Quarterback keeper, Damon Coleman, leading the tackle. Ahmad Hurst and Jamarcus Johnson also in on the stop, and Cornelius Hall.
Look like we got one down, Craig.
Gain of
look like
4.
Coleman's down, look like.
We do have an injured Raider. Yep, I believe that is Damon Coleman, the very talented sophomore linebacker. Let's hope Damon is all right.
I think he got rolled up there, looked like.
He's rolling over on his back right now.
Putting pressure on both his feet, so might be an ankle. Nick is checking his ankle right now. So,
result of the play is a first down. That's a gain of 5. They're moving the chains on the far sideline right now. Of course, the focus of Raider Nation is on number 24, Damon Coleman.
Yes, sir. Let's hope he's all right. Can continue playing in this game.
Looks like they're working on his right leg over there. Damon was a defensive lineman on the junior high team last year. They moved him to linebacker, and, man, he has done an outstanding job for the Raiders. Overheard. Of course, you overhear the kids talking, and Nick is raising him up. He's walking off the field under his own power, hobbling just a little bit. It's like his right ankle is taped anyway. He might have just tweaked a pre-existing injury that I didn't know about. But he's going to be all right. He's some of the guys I overheard, I believe it was Fred Atkins, I overheard him say, Damon Coleman is a dog.
Oh, man.
He is a dog.
Yes, sir.
And he is, man. He's walking it off on the sideline. He's going to be all right. That's good news. Number 24, he's a key part of this Raider defense. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Raider 18-yard line. Quarterback keeper running the left side.
That's QB counter right there.
That is, and he's QB into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
18-yard touchdown by number 12, John Watson right there. That's what you call a little razzle-dazzle in that style of offense.
Yeah, just a
not very flashy, but just a turn one way and fake the other.
Yep, a fake toss and then run the other way. It caught us flat-footed.
Yes, sir.
18 yards later, he's into the end zone, and it's a 14-13 game. Raider lead cut to 1. Maddox to attempt the PAT for the Yellow Jackets. The kick is up, and it's good. And with 1:43 to play in the first quarter, we're all tied up at Wynne. Back in 30 seconds to more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Two different styles of play before us. The Raiders with quick strike offense and Wynne with a more slow, methodical style. Equal results so far as we're tied 14-14 with 1:43 to play in the first quarter. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims sending high atop the Raider faithful. The NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century. Wynne kicks off. It is fielded at about the 25-yard line by T.J. Brown.
We got numbers on that side.
T.J. looking for some blockers. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. They may give him forward progress to the 37, but good return by T.J., and the Raiders going to have pretty decent field possession here on this third possession of the game for Nettleton.
That was just either great pursuit by them or something because they kicked to their heavy side, and we crossed field and looked like we had numbers, but they pursued the ball and got us down.
T.J. Brown on the return. Xavier Harrell into the game. He is the running back on the left hip of the Mad Dog, Maddox Sampson. Gives to Xavier Harrell. Xavier running right up the gut. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Lunges forward and gets a good gain of about 8 yards on some tough running there by Xavier Harrell.
They were hitting that young man in his thigh, Craig, and he was just bouncing off of him.
I said Xavier Harrell. The PA guy said Brown. I have been known to be wrong. That's Xavier Harrell. That sure is. Xavier Harrell again for the first down. This young man's electrifying. He comes into the game, and he gives them a good shot. It's a good 1-2 punch. T.J. Brown and Xavier Harrell. First down Raiders, 1st and 10 from the Jacket 48-yard line. Mr. Sims, you said it. Looks like this is going to be an offensive shootout. In motion is A.D. Burnett. Maddox is back to pass. Looking over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for the playmaker. Had a step on his defender. Pass just a little bit out of his reach. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders.
Nothing wrong with that play call right there. We're running the ball down the throat. Just take a shot right there and take your chances. Put it where nobody can get it but us. If we don't get it, nobody gets it.
They talk about establishing the run to set up the pass. I guess that's what's happened so far, but sometimes you establish a pass and set up the run.
Yes,
Take a deep shot there. And that's exactly what the Raiders did. Hampton gives to Xavier Harrell, bounces out left side, finds the edge, got the first down and then some. Across the 30-yard line, down to the 25-yard line. Big run by the sensational sophomore, the X-Man, Xavier Harrell. 1st down Raiders.
25-yard run there, Craig.
It's 25 more yards than my career total. If the coach would have put me in the 4th quarter, we'd have won state, though.
There you go.
No doubt.
If you want to win, put the TMC in.
1st and 10. I hope Daryl Dover's listening. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. It gives to downtown T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown running off left side of that big offensive line. And he is brought down after a gain of
44 right there, number 44. Cy Mars on the tackle right there.
Second down and 9. And we got time for one more play here in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 14 at Wynne. 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders. 24-yard line, and there's a flag on the play, and they're calling illegal motion against the Raiders. False start against the Raider offense. That backs the down marker back behind the chains. That's not where we want it. So it'll be 2nd down and 15.
We started leaving our stance. That was a long time to hold our stance, but started losing my stance there early.
And they didn't get the ball snapped before
we got that ball off, but you know we're in Wynne.
It's like Mama said, it bees that way sometime. End of the first quarter, we're all tied up at 14 at Wynne. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Second quarter just about to get underway here at Wynne. Cold night. I brought a coat. I'm putting it on. I'm not lying to you. I don't like being cold. And it is a chilly night here at Wynne. The scoreboard's staying hot, though. We're all tied up at 14. A lot of offense in that first quarter of play, Coach Sims.
Yes, sir, it was. Going blow for blow with the Wynne Yellow Jackets at this moment.
Raiders have the ball. Second down and 14. Ball is in the Yellow Jacket 29-yard line. The PA announcer at Wynne is celebrating his 50th year of being the voice of the Yellow Jackets. That's a good long career calling games here. He has seen a lot of good action. They give the ball to downtown T.J. Brown. Up the middle he goes down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 3. Third down and 11 for the Raiders. I would say this is 4-down territory, Coach.
Yes, sir. Either you get it or if you don't get it, it's like a punt. Hopefully we get it.
Hampton and Brown in the backfield for the Raiders. The playmaker, Curtis Smith, spread out wide to the right. Now he goes in motion, and they whistle the play dead. See what the indication is. It's going to be a false start against the Raiders. So that's going to make 3rd and 11, 3rd and 16.
This side guy here called it on number 52. I'm sure. Is that Mr. Landrum? He signaled to 52 to Coach
Yeah,
Hampton.
it's Ian Landrum. 3rd and 16 for the Raiders. Two receivers spread out wide to the left. 2 wide to the right, including the playmaker, Curtis Smith. Hampton back to pass. Throwing deep. Intended for Q Thompson, and that's pass interference. They throw the flag. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, which should give us a first down. Ball intended for for Q Thompson, and Dr. Q was mauled by the Wynne defender.
It ought to be first down.
Yeah, it should be a first down. It was 3rd down and 15. So the 15-yard penalty should give the Raiders a first down. Yeah, it's going to replay 3rd down, I guess, is what they're saying. Yeah, so a 15-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Scoreboard's reading 3rd and 16, so I guess that's right.
I guess that's right. Yeah, I look at this game through black and gold colored glasses sometimes. 3rd down and 1. They give it to T.J. Brown. He's got the first down, running the left side behind Big Cayman Gates. And it's a first down Raiders. So just a second ago, it was 3rd and 16. Things didn't look good. But now it's 1st and 10 for Nettleton in the red zone. 15-yard line. Hampton got 2 backs in the backfield with him now. Playmaker goes in motion. Gives to T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown running left side down to the 10-yard line before he's brought down. It's going to be a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. I will go with the PA guy. PA guy's been doing it 50 years. I'll go with what he says.
There you go.
Hampton in the gun. Gives to T.J. Brown. Running up the gut. And he is stopped just shy of the 5-yard line. He gets down to the 7, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders. This Wynne defense
making us earn everything we get.
No doubt about it. The Raiders showing they're not afraid to run the ball at them. They got some big guys on that D-line. We got some hosses on our offensive line as well.
A lot of times, Craig, that's the best thing to do when you got somebody that's good at the runs, best to run right at them.
3rd down and 3. Play is whistled dead. What do we got here? It's a timeout, Raiders. We'll take the timeout with them. With 9:49 to play in the second quarter, we're all tied up at Wynne. The score is 14-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Enjoy no hassles and no hidden fees when you sign up for a free checking account at First Community Bank. Our free checking account comes with the great features you've come to enjoy and expect, such as bill pay, no minimum balance, no monthly service charge, and no paper statement fees. You can also monitor your checking account through our online banking. Enjoy convenient, worry-free checking and friendly, helpful service from First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Minimum $50 to open account. Checking accounts without activity may be charged dormant account fees.
Great atmosphere tonight at Wynne Yellow Jacket Stadium. The Raider band is here, the cheerleaders here, the dance team is here, and right now their Raiders are all tied up with the Yellow Jackets, 14-14, with 9:49 to play in the second quarter. Nettleton has the ball, 3rd down and 3. Ball on the Jacket 13-yard line.
3rd and 4 for the Raiders from the Yellow Jackets.
Correction, from the 6-yard line of the Jackets. Long way away. Give the ball to Xavier Harrell, and boy, he is slung back. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. It'll be 4th down. That's a loss of a couple of yards. It's going to be 4th down and 7, 4th down and 6 for the Raiders, and now Coach Hampton has a decision. They try to kick the field goal here, or they go for it on 4th and a long 6. Looks like they're going to go. They're going to go for it. Hampton and Brown in the backfield. Curtis Smith spread out wide to the right. Q Thompson wide to the left.
Pressure coming from Hampton's left.
Hampton to pass. Trying to hit Q Thompson. It's incomplete. Turnover on downs. The Wynne defense with the first stop of this game for either team, and they're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
Yellow Jackets hold and take over on down.
So this Yellow Jacket offense has proven they can move the ball on this Raider defense. They have scored every time that they have had possession of the ball. If they're going to score this time, they've got a lot of real estate to cover, 90 yards of it. Quarterback gives to the fullback. He makes it up to the 15-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 4. 2nd down, well, a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
There are no clouds of dust on a turf field. But that's the style of ball that they're playing. But they're getting 3 or 4 or 5 yards every time. They are matriculating the ball down the field for sure. Handoff to the running back. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage by Ahmad Hurston. Also in on the stop, I believe that was Cornelius Hall, number 22 for the Raiders. Maybe I might have said that wrong. It's a long way over there, kind of hard for me to see. It might have been Quintavious Hollis, Q Hollis.
Yep, that's who it was, Q Hollis.
So Q Hollis on the stop. And so it's going to be 3rd down and a long 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
If I was a betting man, I'm sure it's a hard count right here. But, you know, who knows? We just got to hold our water, and when the ball moves, we move. And don't line up outside.
Give to the fullback. He is hit hard over there by that's Clark, number 54, Clark Phillips, but he got a 1st down. Needed 2, got about 3.5. 1st down, Jackets. The score is 14-14, 7:30 to play here in the second quarter. Ball on the Yellow Jacket 22-yard line. Wynne moving left to right on your radio dial. Watson gives to the fullback. He is maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage before he's tackled by Cohen Liggins. Actually, he's hit by Cohen, falls forward, gets a gain of a couple of 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Yellow Jackets from the Yellow Jacket 45.
I like this Wynne PA guy. He does a good job.
Yes, sir.
He's been at it for 50 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. It sure is. And he's so well thought of here that they got him on the front cover of the program. I'll get you his name in just a second. Toss to the halfback, sweep left side down to the 30-yard line of the Jackets before he's brought down. Gain of 6. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Wynne.
Randy Yarnold.
Randy Yarnold, that's the PA guy here. Wynne celebrating 50 years as the voice of the Yellow Jackets. Very nice man. Visited with him earlier, and boy, he's seen some outstanding football teams here in his 50 years as the voice of the Yellow Jackets. 3rd and short, they get the 1st down on a little halfback dive over on the left side. So they'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10, Wynne from the 35. They'll stop the clock at 6:03, long enough to move the chains. Now it starts rolling. All tied up at 14. Nettleton received the kickoff at the beginning of the game, so the second half kickoff, the Yellow Jackets will receive it. Quarterback running left side, stiff arms Cornelius Hall, breaks a tackle down the sideline. He's shoved out of bounds by Damon Coleman. He's got the 1st down into Nettleton territory. They marked him out of bounds at the Raider 49-yard line.
John Watson on the carry. Gain of 16 yards.
Gain of 16, 1st down, Yellow Jackets. They stop the clock at 5:37. Because the quarterback, John Watson, ran out of bounds. So 1st and 10 for the Jackets at the 49. Give to the fullback, number 21. He is tackled by Ahmad Hurston. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 2.
Gain of 2. I stand corrected once again by the PA guy, Mr. Yarnold. Got great respect for guys that have done it that long. Buddy Nichols, the guy that does PA usually at Nettleton, he's the best in the business. He's a longtime PA guy for Arkansas State University. We're blessed to have him calling the games at Nettleton. 2nd down and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. The ball at the Raider 47-yard line. Quarterback keeper, right side, has the 1st down, out of bounds at the Raider 35-yard line.
Watson on the carry.
Heady quarterback right there. When he keeps it, he usually gains about 8 or 9 yards, which tells me he's making good reads.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at coach's reactions right now. I believe our ends are supposed to take quarterback, and we're squeezing, and we're getting burnt on the outside right there. So I think the ends fix that. We'll be fine.
Demarion Jackson going into the game for the Raiders. 1st and 10 for the Jackets. We're all tied up at 14 here at Wynne. Right up the middle. Tackle made by Clark Phillips. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. 4:35 to play here in the second quarter. Wynne trying to get the ball in the end zone, take their first lead of the ball game. Ball marked at the Raider 31-yard line. Watson from under center. Gives to the fullback. Up the middle, and a good tackle made by Kamarion Davis. That saved a touchdown, that tackle. He's got a 1st down, gain of about 8, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets from the Raider 22-yard line.
22 of the Raiders.
Watson from under center. Option, quarterback keeps it. And this time a good job over by that right side of the Raider defensive line. Tackle made after a gain of a couple. We'll call it a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 for the Jackets. Ball at the Raider 20-yard line. 3:24 to play here in the first half and ticking.
Gain of 3.
Wynne trying to put the ball in the end zone and not leave us any time to answer before halftime. Up the middle and not much there at all. It's going to be a short gain, if anything. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Good job by that Raider defensive line. No gain on the play, so 3rd down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the Raider 19-yard line. Clock is at 2:33 as Wynne breaks the huddle, trots to the line. Watson from under center gives to the halfback, the fullback. He dives forward to the 15-yard line, a gain of about 5. It's going to be 4th down for Wynne, 4th down and 2. It's a big play right here, Coach.
Big drive right here. Big drive. This that middle 8 into the second quarter. Going into the start of the third quarter, we gotta win this. We gotta win that middle 8.
Huge play right here. 4th down and 2 for the Jackets. And they are going for it. Watson under center. Hard count. Raiders hold the water. Keon Stallings reaches over and grabs a hold of Ahmad Herson, tells him to get back. Tell me what happened there, Coach. Whistle played in.
I think timeout here. But I think Keon was trying to make sure we didn't line up offside.
He sure was. Keon grabbed a hold of Ahmad. Ahmad looked up at him like, "What are you grabbing me for? I was on the right side of the ball." Keon don't want another offsides penalty for sure. I want you to make sure you hang around after the game. We'll keep it right here during this timeout. The score is 14-14. In about 1 minute and 45 seconds on the scoreboard anyway, we'll have the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. And make sure you hang around afterwards. My man Will Oswalt has the Friday Night Lights scoreboard show on the Ticket Radio Network. If you're listening in Jonesboro, 95.3, also 96.9. He'll have all the scores from Week 10 from all over the area and all over the state. We'll find out where the Raiders are going to be going next week. We'll either be depending on the outcome of the game tonight, we'll either be the 3 seed out of the 5A East or the 4 seed. Unfortunately for us, the 3 seed and the 4 seed, they both travel. So we'll be on the road, either going to maybe Pine Bluff, maybe Robinson, maybe Mills. I guess that's all of those are in play. Depending upon the outcome of this game. It is 4th down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. They give to the fullback.
Short.
They may have stopped him short. Let's see.
Depends on the spot here.
Depends on the spot for sure. The Wynne offensive linemen are saying it's a 1st down.
If we get this spot here, it's not, but the other guy gave him
the first down. They just gave him the 1st down, sure enough. Needed a couple of yards, and evidently he got just enough. A good, tough run there by Dante Smith, the senior fullback for the Yellow Jackets. He's got one touchdown already. We're all tied up at 14 here in the second quarter. They give the number 21, runs right up the middle, and he is brought down after a gain of about 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. The clock is at 1:17, and it is ticking. Wynne.
I'll take the ball, put it on the ground right here. Put the ball on the ground right here. I'll take a turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. Wynne trying to take the lead before half. 2nd down and 5. The ball looks to be about the Raider 6-yard line.
Ball is on the Raider 6.
Watson from under center. And the play is whistled dead. 48 seconds, the play is whistled dead.
Bag him up 5.
That'll be good. Yep, false start against the Yellow Jackets. And that'll make it 2nd down and 10 with 47 seconds to play in the game, and then running it time after time. That's a huge penalty right there.
Yes, it is.
So 2nd down and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. The ball is on the Raider 12-yard line.
2nd down and 11 for the Yellow Jackets from the Nettleton Raider 13.
From the Raider 13-yard line. Wynne takes a timeout. We'll take it with them, a 30-second break. With 41 seconds to play in the 2nd quarter, we're all tied up 14-14 at Wynne. Back in 30th, more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
41 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The score is Nettleton 14, Wynne 14. Wynne with the ball, 2nd down and 11 from the Raider 13-yard line. They're trying to score before half. They get the kick, the opening kickoff of the 2nd half. Nettleton will be kicking off to the Yellow Jackets, so they like to try to punch it in here. Toss sweep left side to number 7 for the Jackets. It's going to be a gain of about 8. He is brought down a couple of yards short of the 1st down. 30 seconds on the clock. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Jackets. The ball on the Raider 6. Quickly up to the line is the Wynne offense. Watson, the quarterback, he's going to keep it himself. He is brought down by Damon Coleman and Clark Phillips short of the goal line, but only about a yard short of the goal line. It's a 1st down. 1st down and goal to go for the Yellow Jackets. Ball looks to be at the Raider 3-yard line. 13 seconds on the clock. Here come the Jackets. Give to the fullback. He is met at the line of scrimmage. Nice play over there by Ahmad Hurston. Jamarcus Johnson also in on the stop. With 4 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter, Wynne takes their 3rd and final time out. Huge play there by Ahmad Hurston.
We need another one.
No doubt about it.
Look like they got Maddox coming in the game, like they're going to try to probably go for a field goal here.
You may be right.
That's number 4 right there with his.
He was the young man that kicked the PAT, wasn't he?
Yeah, with his tee in his hand. He got his tee in his hand.
Braden Maddox. So we'll keep it right here, Gavin. We'll keep it right here during the timeout. The score is Nettleton 14, Wynne 14. And it looks like they are going to try a field goal. Coach Sims, where's the ball marked at? Is that the 4-yard line?
4-yard line over there.
So it'll be about a 21-yard field goal, if my math is correct. Well, it's like a 20-yard field goal. The ball is, the tee is at the 10-yard line. 10 plus 10 is still 20, last time I checked. Thanks to Jim McDaniel and Charlene Jernigan for learning me some good math skills. They're going to attempt the field goal to go up by 3 at half. It's a fake. It's a fake, and the ball is intercepted. Intercepted by Kylan Goodlow, and Kylan intercepted it at the goal line. He's got room to run. He may take it to the house. He's got one man to beat at the 30. Good block into the end zone. It's a pick six. Pick six. Kylan Goodlow, 100-yard pick six. How about that?
Trying to get fancy. And the Raiders answered.
It was a fake field goal pick six. I don't think I've ever seen that in all of my life. Fake field goal pick six, and the Raiders are up 20-14. How about that? I'm going to give Cameron Scarlett right here, high five right in front of me. What a play by Kylan Goodlow. Intercepted the ball at the goal line, took it all the way to the house 100 yards later. And we have a
I think that's Maddox down, the kicker down. He was trying to make that play.
He was trying to make the play. Who was it that made the big block on him right there?
That was Kamarion Davis.
Kamarion Davis leveled him. And unfortunately, Maddox is and that is Braden Maddox. We need to be careful saying Maddox is down. That's going to give Raider Nation a stroke. It's not Maddox Sampton. It is.
I think that's the AD of Wynne's son, too.
Braden Maddox. Well, we sure hope that young man is all right. He's being helped off, and we definitely hope that he is all right. Looks like he's favoring his right leg, unable to put weight on his right leg. Let's hope that Braden Maddox is okay. He is a senior kicker, defensive back, receiver for the Jackets. Nettleton with an unbelievable play. It was 4 seconds remaining, and Wynne was going for the field goal. It was a fake. They tried to pass the ball into the end zone. They did so, but into the arms of Kylan Goodlow. Kylan caught it at the goal line, running all the way back. Maddox Sampton, with his third PAT of the night, gives Nettleton a 21-14 lead, and that is how
Mason Warren.
What did I say?
Maddox Hampton with third PAT.
Thank you so much. That's Maddox. That is Mason Warren. You just saved me a butt chewing by Amanda Warren right
yes,
there.
Sir,
for
yes,
sure.
Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sims.
You and me both.
Yes, that's Mason Warren with his third PAT of the night. And the Raiders are up 21-14 at half. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 5-minute break, and when we come back, we will have the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show for you. Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show when we come back in 5 minutes. Raiders up 21-14 at half. Back in 5. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Or call me, David Ellison, at 870-897-7888 or 870-934-0501 for your next fire or water cleanup.
Have you been struggling to find the right in-home care for your loved one? Well, look no further than Cornerstone Caregiving in Jonesboro. Their trusted staff can't wait to meet your loved one. They want to know what cereal they prefer, what music they listen to, what makes them feel most like themselves. They're proud to offer a thoughtful arrangement of services that promise compassionate care for you or your loved one. For more information, visit cornerstonecaregiving.com/Jonesboro. Cornerstone Caregiving, where compassionate care meets you right where you are.
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account, plus free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details, or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A, or call us at 870-933-2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
At Barton's, we see your commitment to making your project a success. From the pro up with the sun that doesn't quit until it goes down to the DIYer who faces each challenge head on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
When a clinic sends a referral for your specialty services, you have a choice. The decision of where you receive care is yours. You can choose the only facility in Eastern Arkansas to receive an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class care and an unmatched safety protocol. You have a choice in your health care provider. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal. It's a promise.
Build an exciting career that you can be proud of at Atlas Tube. The steel products we make can be found everywhere. Work in a technologically advanced, safe environment. Team up with the best and brightest people in the industry. Learn on the job and through our continuing education programs. And best of all, get rewarded for being a great teammate. At Atlas Tube, the sky's the limit. We're now hiring electricians, PLC specialists, millwrights, and more. See the full list of openings and learn more by visiting atlastube.com/team. That's ATLASTUBE.com/team.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
And we welcome you back to the NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Raider Field. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. We welcome you to the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Here at halftime, it's 21-14. Nettleton with a 7-point lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets. The NEA Baptist broadcast position is where we are, and I'm going to tell you about the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Go to KavanaughCars.com, and you can check out all the inventory, all the cars, all the trucks, all the SUVs of the Kavanaugh Auto Group. That's KavanaughCars.com. They are the sponsor of the halftime show. Our special guest is Raider cheerleader Maya Hurston. We'll have a conversation with her in just a moment. Right now, let me real quickly tell you what happened in this game. It's 21-14. Nettleton with a 7-point lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets. It was all tied up at 14 at the end of the first quarter. Nettleton scored first, a 51-yard touchdown pass from Maddox Hampton to Q Thompson with 11:10 remaining in the first quarter. Just took 50 seconds that drive. Mason Wynne with a PAT kick good, made it score 7-0. Wynne responded with a long methodical drive at 4:47 remaining in the first quarter. Number 10, Dante Smith, with a 2-yard run, made the score 7-7 after the Maddox PAT. The Raiders responded with a 62-yard touchdown run by downtown T.J. Brown with 3:24 to play in the first quarter. Made the score 14-7. Wynne tied it with an 18-yard run by their quarterback, Watson, with 1:43 to play in the first quarter. Made it 14-14. Mr. Sims and I were saying that it's going to be an offensive shootout, and then the second quarter there was no score until no time on the clock. Let me explain what happened there. Wynne had the ball. They marched 90 yards down the field, and I believe it was I know the ball was at the 4-yard line. It was, I think, 3rd and goal from the 4. They were going to, with 4 seconds, they were going to try a field goal. It was a fake field goal. The holder jumped up and tried to pass the ball. He did pass the ball, and it was caught, but it was caught by a Nettleton Raider. Kylan Goodlow caught it right at the goal line, maybe a yard into the end zone, and he ran all the way, the length of the field. 100 yards later, he crossed the goal line, and Nettleton had a 20-14 lead. And Mason Wynne kicked the PAT. That made the score 21-14. That's where we are right now. Well, we're joined in the NEA Baptist broadcast booth by Raider cheerleader Maya Hurston. She is our guest on the halftime show. Maya, thank you for joining me on the halftime show.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Glad to have you. Sure enough. I want to. I've been doing this year. I've been interviewing Raider students on the halftime show, and I think that it has been very cool. Love to get to know our great students at Nettleton. I think you'd agree. We got the best student body anywhere in the world.
I love Nettleton.
I know you love your school. How long have you been a Raider?
Since 8th grade. So I'm a junior now, so that's what, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Okay.
4 years.
So you came over in 8th grade. Where did you go to school before?
Valley Who.
Oh, did you really? Okay. Okay. Well, hey, you made a good move. Coming over to Raider Nation for sure. So you basically went junior high and high school so far. You're a junior right now, right? Junior high and high school at Nettleton. Who are some of the teachers that you'd like to give a shout out to that you've really enjoyed learning under?
Miss Otto in the junior high, she's really sweet. And then Miss Cobb, and she was my 9th grade teacher.
Awesome.
And then the last teacher probably would be Mr. Miller.
Oh, hey, I was hoping for a shout out.
Yeah.
I was fishing for one.
I love your class.
Well, I love having you in there. You're a real joy and a great young lady. What are your favorite subjects in school? You named some of the teachers, but what are the things that you like? What subjects do you like most in school?
I like to write. Like
Really?
essays and stuff, I actually like to do.
Sweet.
Yes.
Sweet, outstanding. So writing is your thing
Yes,
then, huh?
I love to write.
Who's your English teacher?
Miss Wise. I take AP Lane.
Okay, so Miss Wise, Coach Wise?
Yes.
Okay, outstanding. So you enjoy writing, so I guess English would be a subject that you would really enjoy. Fantastic. That is awesome. Did you know that I majored in journalism in college? Did you know that?
I believe you.
I was there was an English teacher in high school that made a big impact on my life. Her name was Debbie Finley. She taught English and journalism. I loved it so much that I decided I would major in journalism in college. And so that's an awesome thing. You keep on writing.
You went to A-State.
I went to Arkansas State. That's exactly right. Now, I know that you're a cheerleader. It's so good to see the cheerleaders here tonight. What's your favorite thing about being a Nettleton Raider cheerleader?
Well, I feel like a lot of people tell me I'm a natural born leader, and this year is my first year leading the team as captain. So I like being able to help others, like whenever they need help and stuff. Cheer is really fun to me. I used to be a dancer, so being able to dance and stunt together, I think it makes me like cheer more, actually.
Love it. Well, I'll tell you this, it makes a big difference in the game whenever y'all are here. I'm so glad that y'all got to make the about a 45-minute bus drive, I guess.
I took a good nap.
That's good. It's Maya Hurston. She is a Raider cheerleader and just a great leader at her school. And she's kind enough to join me on the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Maya, tell us a little bit about you personally. What do you like to do in your free time outside of school? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, my parents have a church, actually, so I'm a youth leader at my church. So if I'm not at school or cheer or hanging out with my friends, I'm probably at church.
Awesome.
So, being at church, I like doing that, or either I sing and I praise dance at church.
That's awesome.
So, or just hanging out with my friends. I like to do that too.
Very cool. Well, let's give a plug to your parents' church. What church do y'all serve at?
It's called Lion of the Tribe of Judah. It is in Mark Tree, Arkansas.
It's in Mark Tree?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Lion of the Tribe of Judah. That's a cool name. Cool name for sure. Good name for Jesus. Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
Yes.
Sure enough. Maya Hurston,
And I'll shout out my friends.
Yes.
We call ourselves the Definitely group chat because we say definitely a lot.
Definitely.
And one of my friends is actually out there, Cayman Gates.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Yeah, Cayman is starting
yes, he started.
Starting offensive lineman for the Raiders. Very cool. That is great to hear. Now, your brother Ahmad, he has had a great game tonight and a great season. He is a very good defensive lineman for the Raiders and lays some big hits out there on the field. You two get along pretty good at home?
No.
Oh, do you not?
Well, they call us the twins because we're 11 months apart. So 10 days out of the year, we're the same age.
Wow.
His birthday is November 28th. My birthday is December 8th.
And you're older.
So, yeah, I'm older. So it's like, I love him. He's probably my favorite, but I'm not going to tell him that. So we fight a lot. But, like, it's just like brother-sister love.
Yes.
But we always have each other's back whenever one of us is in trouble.
Hey, you might pick on him, but nobody else better do it.
Yeah, nobody else. Just me.
That's right. Well, he's a great football player, and you're an outstanding cheerleader.
He actually came up to me down there. He said, I'm cooking them.
Just now he told you that.
Yeah, like earlier in the game, first quarter.
Yeah, well, he's made some big plays for sure.
They made a touchdown quick.
Yes. And it seems like when Wynne gets the ball, and by the way, if you're just now joining us, the score is 21-14. Nettleton with a 7-point lead over Wynne. The Yellow Jackets get the ball, and they drive real slow. We get the ball, boom. It's a quick score. So going to be an interesting second half for sure. Hey, Maya, what is your plans for the future? I know you got your senior year next year, but what are you looking to do after your senior year in high school?
I want to go to college for sure.
Cool.
I'm thinking I want to major in law. I want to be a family lawyer, so that deals with like custody, adoption, divorce, all that kind of stuff.
Love it.
So yes, I think I want to be a lawyer.
Good deal. Well, yeah, I know that whatever you do, I know you got a heart for people and you love people, and you're going to be a great servant helping folks out. And if it's through the area of law, that is outstanding for sure. Maya Hurston, one of the great students at Nettleton, is our halftime guest on the NEA Baptist halftime show, Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Make sure and get that right. So, Maya, get the bus ride back here in just a few minutes. Exciting times with your team. Y'all get along real well, the cheerleaders?
Yes, I love my team.
That's awesome. Well, you're a good leader of them for sure, and a great leader at our school. I'm going to give you one more opportunity. Anybody that you like to maybe listening to you, anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Yes, I want to give a shout-out to my mother, my parents in general, but especially my mother. I want to shout out my grandmother. Because I love her. She made a great impact on my life. She's with the Lord now, but she made a great impact on my life. So I always shout her out every chance I get.
Awesome.
And then I have 10 siblings, so I'm going to shout them all out because I know they're going to be mad if I don't. And one of their birthdays today, Trina Wells. She's in her double digits now, and so she's down there. She's super happy.
Big 10-year-old.
So, yes, I want to shout out Trina.
10 siblings. Didn't know you had 10 siblings.
Yeah, on both sides put together I have 10.
Awesome. Well, go ahead and say their names. Let's give them a shout-out.
Okay, Sarah,
Yep.
Melinda, Amai out there, and then it's me, and then Journey, Cyrus, Amir, Amari, who am I missing? And Trinity.
That's a lot to remember.
Yes.
That sure is. Well, Maya, I appreciate you so much. You're a great student for me in NTV and a great leader for our school. You keep on letting your light shine before men. People will see your good works. They'll glorify your Father in heaven. Glad to have you on the halftime show. You keep up the good work for me, all right?
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
You bet. That's Maya Hurston, our guest on the halftime show. I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 5-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half for you. The score is Nettleton 21, Wynne 14. Back in 5 minutes. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel
on yours.
Hey there, Northeast Arkansas. This is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics.
That's holding.
We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again, in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
And we welcome you back to the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show here at Wynne. It's 21-14 the score. Nettleton with a 7-point lead over the Yellow Jackets. We greatly appreciate our friends at Kavanaugh Auto Group for sponsoring the halftime show on these broadcasts, and they sponsor the Friday Night Light scoreboard show afterwards. My man Will Oswalt will have all of the scores from the area and from the state at 95.3 FM locally, the Ticket Sports Radio Network, 96.9 as well locally. Or you can always download the EAB Media Group app. I highly recommend that. You get audio and video streams of all the local schools that the EAB Media Group covers, including Nettleton. Very handy. If you got your phone on you, you got access to all the high school football action, the EAB Media Group app. We're about 2.5 minutes away from kickoff here on the second half, and you've tuned in to the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Hey, while you're waiting for the second half to start, why don't you get your smartphone, get your computer, get your iPad, get your Commodore 64, whatever it is that you access the internet to. Go over to CavanaughCars.com, and you can check out their entire inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. CavanaughCars.com. My birthday's coming up in just about 2 months. I'd kind of like one of those new Ford F-150s. I know there's probably some fans out there in Raider Nation. Coach Sims have been wondering, what can I get the TMC for his birthday? I'm just dropping a hint.
I heard that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Craig. Hey, make it known what you want.
That's right. You don't have because you don't ask. You don't have because you don't drop hints on the radio. That's the way I look at it. We'll recap this game for you real quick. It was 14-14 at the end of the first quarter. Nettleton had scores by downtown T.J. Brown, a 62-yard run, and a 51-yard touchdown pass from Maddox Hampton to Dr. Q Thompson. You know why they call him Dr. Q?
Why is that?
Because he makes house calls. And he made one with just 50 seconds into the game. Q was crossing the goal line. 51-yard touchdown pass. I would say probably about 41 of those yards was after the catch. Q made it happen. Wynne scored a couple of times in the first quarter as well. It was 14-14. Second quarter, we were talking about how it was going to be an offensive shootout. Second quarter, there was no scoring at all until time run out. It was Nettleton scored on a pick six with no time remaining in the second quarter to go up 20-14. Mason Wan with his third PAT of the night made it 21-14. And, Coach, that play was something else. Kylan Goodlow intercepted the ball. It was a fake field goal. They passed the ball into the end zone. Kylan Goodlow picked it off in the end zone, ran the ball 100 yards down the field into the house. Good block downfield by Kamarion Davis to make sure that he got into the end zone. And the Raiders go up as the buzzer was sounding. They go up 21-14 after the PAT. Heck of an exciting finish to that second half.
Exactly what the Raiders needed to go into the half and carry that momentum, especially with the Yellow Jackets getting the ball coming out.
And the Raiders kickoff team is just about to take the field, and we're going to be underway here with action in the second half. Been a good football game so far. If you're just now joining us, the score is 21-14. Nettleton with a 7-point lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets. It's amazing that we're at this football field. If you would have talked to me in the spring after the tornado ripped the turf off the field and destroyed the bleachers in the press box, I would say there's no way that we'll be playing football here. But these folks in Wynne, they are very resilient, and they have built back. And it's great to be at Wynne High School. Be even greater, Coach Sims, if we head back to Nettleton with a win tonight. We're underway. The kick is fielded at the 22-yard line by the Yellow Jackets. And ball carrier still on his feet out to the 40-yard line before he's finally brought down. He's marked at the 39. That's where the Yellow Jackets will take over 1st and 10. Wynne has not punted tonight. Every offensive possession, they have slowly and methodically moved the ball down the field. The pick six, the difference in the game, as they were going for a fake field goal, and Kylan Goodlow intercepted the ball in the end zone, ran it 100 yards back for the touchdown at the end of the second quarter. They get the ball to the running back. He is tackled by the great Cornholio, Cornelius Hall. Also on the stop, Damon Coleman. That's a gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. I don't know how many times we've said run up the middle, gain of 5 tonight, Coach.
That's quite a bit tonight, Craig. But one thing about this offense is the running backs are always moving forward. Running back, quarterback, no matter who has the ball, they're always moving forward. We got to get them going backwards. Once we get a negative play on 1st down, we should see more success.
2nd down and 4 after a gain of 6. The Jackets back on the attack. Fullback dive, left side of the line of scrimmage. Falls forward, close to the 1st down. He may have gotten it.
He didn't, but that ref on that far side moved another yard.
Yeah, but
I'm going to be nice on the radio.
You know, these referees, they go back and rewatch these games. Some of my friends are refs. I've had them contact me. What do you mean by saying that, Craig? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to get you in trouble in TMC because they don't have my phone number, so I doubt they call me.
Yeah, they ain't afraid to call me and chew me out. So. 1st and 10 for the Jackets from their own 49-yard line. Raiders up 21-14 here at the outset of the 3rd quarter. Play is whistled dead.
Looked like delay of game there. Clock was 0.
Yep, delay of game against Wynne. Tried a hard count, trying to get the Raiders to jump off sides. Raiders held their water. And it's going to be 1st down and 15. Maybe we can get a defensive stop to start the 3rd quarter, go up 2 scores.
The ball is on the 44.
Fake toss, QB counter.
Yep. Watson running left side, looking for the edge. Finds
he got the edge too.
Yep, he got it and got a 1st down. Needed 15 yards for the first down. I believe it's going to be about a gain of 16. They're going to move the chains. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets at the Raider 39-yard line. Now, I'm not sure, but I believe John Watson may be the son of Coach Keith Watson. Maybe his grandson. I don't know. Coach Keith Watson, a legendary coach in the area, was the longtime junior high coach at Truman. He's a great man. They moved to the Wynne area. That's got to be a relative.
Good tackle there by Cabero. Look like Juan Cabero on the tackle there, number 74.
Yep, Juan Cabero with the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Good job there by Juan, junior defensive lineman. No gain on the play. It's 2nd down and 10. Good job, Juan Cabero.
Those are the kind of plays we need up front. We can't be on skates. We got to get pushed, and we got to make tackles at the point of a contact.
Nettleton with 5 men on the defensive line of scrimmage. Fullback dive, and he has got room. Got a good gain, nearly first down yardage, and they might give him first. They sure enough. He fell forward past the sticks. It's a gain of 11, first down. Good tough run there by the fullback.
1st and 10, Yellow Jackets.
So 1st and 10 Wynne from the Raider 29-yard line. The score is Nettleton 21, Wynne 14, 9:20 on the clock and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback keeper right up the gut. He is tackled by Damon Coleman, who helps him up. Gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. Wynne Yellow Jacket offensive line getting a good push every single play.
If you notice, their butts are in the air, and they're hitting a lot of weight out on their hands. They have no choice but to fall forward.
Yep. 2nd down and 5. They give to the fullback right up the chute once again.
He shouldn't have got much there. Oh, got a flag, got laundry.
A late flag, and let's see what that's all about.
Look like a holding on
it's
them.
Going to be holding on them, and that's going to help our cause. So it was 2nd down and 5. They'll replay 2nd down from 10 yards back from the point of the foul.
Unless the white hat talks somebody, I'm not sure. He said holding it first.
I'll be doggone. Well, I thought it was holding, but it's
the far line judge called a hold.
Yep, the man in the white hat said personal foul face mask against the Raiders. That's a revolting development. 15-yard penalty. 1st down, Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 from the Raider 11-yard line. I was looking forward to them moving it back 10 yards. We're going to get ourselves a defensive stop. As it is, it's 1st and 10 Wynne from the 11. They give to the running back, number 10, and he is tackled down the 5-yard line. Cornelius Saul, Damon Coleman, and on the stop for the Raiders, that's Dante Smith, the ball carrier. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 from the 5. 2nd and 4 from the 5. 8:01 to play. Now less than 8 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. The score is Nettleton 21, Wynne 14. It was 14-14 at the end of the 1st quarter. Nettleton, the only points in the 2nd quarter. Wynne trying to tie things up here. They give to number 21, runs right up the middle, and he is stopped just short of the goal line by Ahmad Hurston. It's going to be a 1st down. It'll be 1st down and goal for Wynne, the 1-yard line.
Look like Amarion Davis got a little taste of that action right there too as well. He must be really clear because that shoulder's getting a lot of action tonight. He's had some big hits tonight, big block, so he's playing real good ball right now.
Glad to see that. He is a very important part of this team. Glad that Kamarion is healthy and back. 1st and goal from the 1. Watson trying to sneak it in, and he does. Touchdown Wynne makes the score 21-20. Nettleton up 1 point. if you hear those loud noises, don't be afraid for mine and Mr. Sims' safety. Those are not gunshots. That's fireworks going off here at Wynne. They have
looked like they replaced the cannon with actual fireworks this year due to the tornado.
Yes. Yes.
Because if I'm not mistaken, they used to have a cannon, didn't they, Mr. Miller?
Believe so, and they fired it often because Wynne has always been a team that flat puts the ball in the end zone. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Kamarion Davis with
another big
hit.
Yes.
Over there. Watson was trying to run the ball in for 2-point conversion. Kamarion Davis says, I don't think so. Hit him right at the pylon, kept him from going in. So Nettleton, we got an injured Raider over there. Q Hollis, he's up. He's going to be running back. He's going to be all right. So 21-20 the score. Raiders up 1 with 7:13 to play in the third quarter. Back in 30, Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Central Ford in Truman has your vehicle and your back. Call Central Ford today to schedule your service appointment. Central Ford Service Department is even open on Saturdays. Whether you need an oil change, tire rotation, wheel alignment, brake service, battery inspection, or full engine repair, you can count on the service team at Central Ford in Truman. Next time your vehicle needs maintenance, remember Central Ford. Professional, convenient, reliable. Central Ford, exit 29 off I-555 in Truman and online at centralfordtruman.com.
21-20, Nettleton with a 1-point lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets with 7:13 to play in the third quarter. Shout out to Officer Sheridan Watts watching at home and giving us information as we need it. So that is actually not Keith Watson's son, the quarterback. But he is a dandy, number 12, John Watson, the quarterback for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. But he was stopped short by Kamarion Davis on that 2-point conversion attempt.
Got a new kicker here.
They sure do. And they kick it to downtown T.J. Brown. Downtown made a business decision, run out of bounds before he was hit on the far sideline. It's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 34.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from their own 34.
So the Raiders up 21-20. And, Coach, that 2-point conversion attempt no good, looming large right now. Those are the kind of things in games like this that often make the difference between victory and loss.
It can definitely be the difference, Craig.
Run up the middle, T.J. Brown falls forward for a gain of maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. T.J. Brown, a 1,000-yard rusher. And he missed 1 game. So he got a 1,000-yard rusher in just 8 games this year. That's Cortez Smith in at quarterback. Kind of wild snap. Cortez is running toward the near sideline, and he's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a little bit of a loss on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Raiders. Didn't really see it. I don't know if Cortez wasn't ready for the snap or if it was just a little bit wide. Snap was a little bit wide of him, but it was he had to go backwards and pick it up. Did all he could with it, but it's a loss of a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Raiders. Maddox Hampton back in at quarterback. 3rd and 12. Definite passing down here. Ball is snapped.
Bad snap again.
Is a bad snap, and it went to T.J. Brown, and he's brought down in the backfield at the 30-yard line.
They're going to our quarterback's left for some reason.
T.J. Brown caught the snap. The snap was intended for Maddox Hampton, and it was caught by T.J. Brown. Now it's going to be 4th and 14. The Raiders are going to have to punt. Cortez Smith out to punt. So bad offensive series there for the Raiders. Less than 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The score is Nettleton 21, Wynne 20, but the Raiders about to punt the ball away to the Yellow Jackets, who've not had much of a problem moving the ball tonight. Punt lands at the 50, takes a Nettleton Raider roll, goes to about the 40-yard line, and that's where the Jackets will take over 1st and 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 40.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from the Yellow Jacket 40.
Cold night at Wynne. Frost in the air. It's low 50s, 52 degrees out there. Temperature feels like it's falling. Rashad Sims, Craig Miller here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. And the Yellow Jackets offense back to work. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Quarterback under center. That's Watson. He keeps it. Running right side. Finds the edge.
We have no edge right now.
Yep, he's brought down by Kylan Goodlow, but not before he gets a first down and gets the ball into Raider territory. He's tackled out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Raiders.
Just based on the reaction of Coach Johnson, I think he's expecting his safeties to help with the edge, and they got to step it up just according to what he was just saying right there to his players. They got to come down and feel that, make sure that quarterback or running back cuts it back in.
Contain.
To our help. Yes, sir. We got to contain tonight.
First and 10 for the Jackets. They give the ball to number 10, Smith. He lunges forward for a gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. Tough runner there, that Dante Smith.
Yes, sir.
Proud tradition, Wynne football. And it's a town that got punched right in the mouth by a killer tornado in the spring. Damaged the football program as well. Several of the players, their house was blown away. They had to move. They moved away, and
their school was blown away too.
School was blown away. Football field blown away. Sure glad to see them coming back. Watson, quarterback keeper, running left side. This time the Raiders get containment over there, and they tackle him. Maybe a gain of 1. Good job over there trying to catch the number of the first Raider on the scene.
Look like 25 over there. Kamarian Davis
and Q Hollis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and Q Hollis had his helmet knocked off. It's going to be third down and 3. Third down and a long 3 for the Jackets. 3rd and 4 is what the PA guy says. Q Hollis, by rule, has to come out. His helmet was knocked off. Big play right here, Coach. 3rd down and 4 for the Jackets. Fullback dive up the middle, has the first down. Lunges to the 35-yard line. First down, Yellow Jackets.
That's hard, Craig. When they're getting 4 or 5 at a time, that is so hard. So hard on a defense. It's just demoralizing, you know. It just takes the air out of you.
Raiders hanging on to a 1-point lead, 21-20, 3:24 to play here in the third quarter. Jackets give to the running back. He breaks a tackle, has some room to run. He is swarmed by a host of Raiders, but not before he gets down to about the 17-yard line, a gain of maybe 15, 16 yards.
About 16-yard run there.
First down, Jackets. The Raider faithful very quiet over here as they're nervously watching the Yellow Jackets matriculate the ball down the field. Nettleton has led the entire game. Wynne trying to take their first lead of the ball game. Quarterback keeper, and boy, it's a good defense over there. Good job by Keon Stallings and Cohen Liggins.
Yes, sir.
That may be a tackle for a loss. I think they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second down and 10 irregardless for the Yellow Jackets. Good play by the Raider D.
Second and 10 from the 18.
2:25 on the clock. The clock is ticking. The Raiders 21, the Jackets 20. Nettleton with a 1-point lead here in Cross County. Chilly night, great night for high school football. Watson, the quarterback, gives to the fullback right up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's into the end zone.
Can't arm tackle. We can't arm tackle and expect to win. We gotta wrap up. Long. That's a tough run by a tough running back. Defensively, we missed a couple tackles there, but hey, they still got to kick the extra point.
Was that number 21?
21, bowling ball kid right there, Cameron Smith.
An 18-yard run gives Wynne their first lead of the ball game. It comes with 2:04 remaining in the third quarter. The score is 26-21, and Wynne will.
I think they're going for 2.
They're going to
here.
go for 2,
Yep.
which I think is the smart thing to do, trying to make their lead 7 points. So big play right here, 2-point conversion. Watson under center.
There you
Gets
go,
number 21,
Maya.
boys hit
Not Maya, but her
immediately.
brother Ahmad. I said Maya Hurston.
Hey, Maya will love that. You gave Maya credit for Ahmad Hurston. Boy, he blew that play
Yes,
up.
he
2-point conversion, no good. Big-time play there by Ahmad Hurston, the proud brother of Omaya Hurston. So the 2-point conversion, once again, no good. With 2:04 remaining in the third quarter, our score is now Wynne 26, Nettleton 21. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Raider football on the EAB Sports Network. 2:04 to play in the third quarter here at Wynne. The Wynne Yellow Jackets have just taken their first lead of the ball game, a 26-21 lead over the Raiders on an 18-yard touchdown run by number 21, Cameron Smith. 2-point conversion, no good. Stuffed by Ahmad Hurston, the talented sophomore defensive lineman. And the Yellow Jackets to kick off to the Raiders. Kamarion Davis.
Dante Smith to kick.
Done a great job on his returns tonight. The ball is fielded over there by A.D. Blackburn. Shoestring catch.
He fumbled it.
Fumble on the play at the 40, and Wynne has it. So a big hit over there on the far sideline separated the ball from A.D. Blackburn, and the Jackets recovered, and Wynne definitely has the momentum. It was 21-14 Raiders at half, but here in the third quarter, it has been all Wynne. They have outscored Nettleton 12-0 here in the fourth quarter, and they lead 26-21. They have the ball, 1st and 10 on the Raider 40. And Coach Sims, they have the momentum.
Yeah, they do. Right there, we should. An up man like that should just ran out of bounds instead of trying to return that ball. But hey, live and we learn.
1st and 10 for Wynne at the Raider 40. Give to number 21, Smith. He is brought down by Cornelius Hall. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
2nd down.
You know how many passes the Yellow Jackets have attempted tonight?
0. What at 1? Sorry.
The fake PAT would be considered a pass, and it was returned all the way for a touchdown.
I'll take another one right now if we can get him in that position.
Hey, pass the ball. That's what I say. Pass the ball. They're running it, and they're running it very effectively. 2nd down and 6 for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Give the ball to number 10.
Dante Smith again.
Dante Smith up the middle. Gain of 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Jackets. Coach Royal for the Texas Longhorns famously said, when you pass the ball, 3 things can happen. 2 of them are bad.
Yep.
And that's the Wynne Yellow Jacket coaching staff definitely subscribing to the Coach Royal philosophy. They have run the ball. Every play from scrimmage, except for the fake fake field goal, has been a run for the Yellow Jackets. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've had great success with it. Watson, the quarterback keeper, around the edge, has the 1st down, and the flag comes flying late. A little bit of jawing going on over there.
Looked like a face mask on us. Some kind of personal foul on us, I'm sure. The way the flag came in is like it was something intentional.
It was kind of late. Right as they were blowing the whistle, the flags were flying. On the far sideline, they're getting it sorted out, and the man in the white hat will soon make the announcement. Illegal block in the back against Wynne.
We'll take it.
That may be the first penalty that's gone our way tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I knew it was something bad the way they threw that flag.
So that'll make it 3rd down and 6 for Wynne on the Raider 33. And now then the Raider faithful coming alive over here, trying to get behind their defense. They know this is a big play in this game. The score is Wynne 26, Nettleton 21. Less than 30 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 6. Watson, the quarterback, under center. Gives to the fullback. He's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. A gain of a couple, but another flag comes flying from the back judge, it looked like.
It's not
Coach.
good when he throws him right there in the middle right there.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm hoping we didn't put our hand in nobody's face mask there.
You got to figure that's not going to be offensive holding when that particular official
I don't know,
throws the flag.
Wynn shaking their head, so it could be against them.
Maybe so. Let's see what the indication is. Holding. Holding against Wynne. Hey, I will say I jinxed it into a good call for us. Yes,
sir.
The OTMC jinx. It is alive. So they'll move it back 10 yards. That's big right there. 10 yards from the point of the foul.
Wynne doesn't have to snap the ball here. They can let the clock run if they want to.
Yep, and I bet you they will with a 5-point lead at the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, they'll look like they're taking the quarter right here.
They're going to take it, and we will take a 60-second break. At the end of the 3rd quarter, your score, Wynne 26, Nettleton 21. Back in 60 seconds with the 4th quarter, Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
What started with our grandfather and continues in its 4th generation today, Glen Saint's history of quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships that have kept our customers and their families coming back for over 69 years.
From my grandpa to my dad to us, service after the sale is a big deal. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com. Member FDIC.
4th quarter just about to get underway here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century. The score is Wynne 26, Nettleton 21 as we start the 4th quarter of play.
Hang on to that. That's the whole time.
Wynne with the balls. We start the 4th quarter. 3rd down and long. They pitch to number 10, and he is tackled short of the marker. It's going to be a.
He got quite a bit of it right there.
Yeah, he did get quite a bit of it. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Maybe 4th down and 6.
We're chasing inside out instead of outside in right there. We chase outside in. We push him back in. But, you know, hey, we got him down. It's 4th and 5.
4th and 5 for Wynne.
Big stop right here.
From the 35-yard line. Big play in this game. 11:25 to play in the 4th quarter and ticking. Wynne with a 26-21 lead over the Raiders. 4th and 5. Option to number 7. And I believe he's got the first down, Mr. Sims. Nice read there by the quarterback. Pitched out to Christian Wren. Needed 5 yards for the first down. I believe he got about 8.
Yes, he did.
And so it's a first down, Yellow Jackets, and that's a tough play right there on 4th down. So 1st and 10 Wynne from the Raider 26-yard line. Watson, the quarterback, under center. Keeps it himself, finds the edge, has the first down. Spin move on the sideline, and he's into the end zone. He got in for a touchdown. Touchdown Wynne, 26-yard run. gives Wynne a 32-21 lead. And that one hurt.
That one hurt pretty good, pretty bad right there, Craig. I got to give it to number 12, Mr.
Watson.
Mr. Watson. That was a heck of a move on the sideline.
Really
there.
was. Spin move there on the sideline.
Back into play, yep.
Maddox is back out to kick the field goal. Glad to see that. Young man was injured. Pick 6 ending the first half. His PAT is good, and the score is now Wynne 33, Nettleton 21. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football. There's 10:35 to play in the game. Back in 30 with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. NeedBanking.com, member FDIC.
Raider football on the EAB Sports Network. What a revolting development here in the second half. Wynne has taken a 33-21 lead over the Raiders. Nettleton led 21-14 at the end of the first half of play. Wynne outscored Nettleton 12-0 in the third quarter, and they just scored again here in the fourth quarter of play, and now then they lead 33-21. So a two-possession game with 10:35 to play. Coach, the Raiders got some work to do.
Yes, they do.
Low kick. Picked up by Kamarion Davis. Spins his way forward, still on his feet at the 35-yard line. That's exactly right.
He fumbled it.
It might be a fumble. Let's see. Maybe he was down.
Hopefully they called him down. Good.
There was a fumble on the play, but I believe they said he was down before he lost contact
they saved
with the
us
ball.
on that one.
That's what led to the last score, a fumble on a kickoff, and Wynne was able to get a hold of it and march the ball down the field once again and score.
That line just called him down. They called him down. He is down, unless the whitehead overturns him.
Well, unfortunately, the referees are congregating right now, and Wynne is wanting it to be ruled a fumble in Wynne football. Nettleton players over there pleading their cases to the referee, and the referee said, hey, you guys get out of here. Now then, there's the sign. It's first down Raiders. That's what I was wanting to see. Yep. First down Raiders.
I want to see us hang on to the football, though.
Yes.
That's number one.
No doubt about it. No
ball
doubt about
protection. Protect the ball.
So 1st and 10 for Nettleton. They'll start this drive on their own 34. The score is Wynne 33, Nettleton 21. It's been all Yellow Jackets in the second half. Give the ball to T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown bounces out right side. He's got a little room to run. Across the 40 to the 35 before he is shoved out of bounds by number 5, James Jarrett. First down Raiders. A good run there by downtown T.J. Brown. 10:18 to play, and the Raiders down 12.
Quick strike here and play some defense. We can make some noise.
Key word is quick strike. Let's see what the Raiders call here on 1st and 10. Pitch to T.J. Brown, running right side. Got room to run. He is horse collared out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they get the call. It's a first down for the Raiders. A big run by T.J. Brown.
He
gained
took
about
at least
20.
10 steps out of bounds and then got tackled.
Yep.
But, you know,
No
hey, I don't
no
want you to get no
flags.
calls, Mr. Craig Miller.
Yeah, no flag. No flag.
No flag, but good run though.
It was a good run.
Let's give credit where credit's due.
Absolutely.
Right
Let's keep on moving that football. Direct snap to the playmaker, Cortez Smith. Cortez running right side. He's down across the 30-yard line. He gained about 5 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders. 9:50 on the clock. Maddox Sampson back at quarterback now. Gives to T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown running behind Ian Landrum.
Good run.
Good run, and he's got first down yardage. 1st and 10 Raiders. The Wynne 23-yard line. 9:39 on the clock. They'll stop it long enough to move the sticks, and then they'll restart it. The score is Wynne 33, Nettleton 21. Nettleton led 21-14 at halftime. Been all Yellow Jackets since then. The X-Man, Xavier Harrell, into the game, still on his feet. He is still on his feet. Finally, he's thrown out of bounds, and I'd love to see a flag on that, but I don't believe we're going to get it. That's a good, tough run by the X-Man. But the end result is only a gain of 4. So 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders.
That was a hard 4 there, Craig.
What sure was. X-Man Xavier Harrell still out there. He is to the left of Maddox Hampton. Q Thompson spread out wide to the right against the Raiders. They trail Wynne 33-21 here in the 4th quarter. Maddox to pass. Looking deep to the end zone. Curtis Smith in the back of the end zone makes the catch. Touchdown Raiders. Maddox Hampton to Curtis Smith, an 18-yard quick strike. Woo, mercy.
That's what we needed right there, Craig. He hit him in stride, too. Curtis never had to check up. Good throw, good catch, good protection up front. That's an all-around good play right there.
We sure needed it, as momentum was clearly in Wynne's favor, and now then Nettleton trying to make it a 1-score game, or trying to make it a 5-point game, 33-27. Technically it's a 1-possession game as we speak. Mason Wan's field goal is no good, hooked it left, and so with 9:15 to play in the game, 1-possession game, folks. Wynne 33, Nettleton 27. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
What a night for high school football. What a game at Wynne. 9:15 to play in the game, and the Yellow Jackets have a 33-27 lead over the Raiders. Nettleton kickoff team on to kick off. With 9:15 in the game, Wynne with that long methodical marches. Do you try a onside right here, Coach?
No, sir. Plenty of time. I try to kick it the way Mason's been kicking and try to make it drop dead in front of somebody and try to recover it. Just like that. If we just run down to the ball now.
Yeah, there's a loose ball, but Wynne recovered it. One of those deep onside kicks. And a little bit of extracurricular activity right here as Yellow Jacket followed a Raider over to the sideline with bad intentions. Did not strike him right in front of a referee. That would have been nice if he would have took a shot at the Raider and got a 15-yard penalty. But
yes, sir. I think that was a little bit of frustration. Looked like a pancake there by Xavier, which I wish we'd have ran around him, try to get to the ball more than just hitting the guy in front of us.
The Jackets do take over at 1st and 10 from their own 36.
Turnover right here be big.
Would be nice. Get the ball to the fullback right up the middle. Boy, he runs tough. Has a gain of between 5 and 6 yards. Going to be a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. The Raiders have not been able to stop this Yellow Jacket rushing attack. They have loaded up and just run it down our throats time after time after time. 2nd down and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. They give it to number 10, Smith. Boy, he was hit immediately, shucked a tackler, and gains a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and a long one, maybe 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
Need another good push like that. Maybe hit him, catch the handoff. Take the handoff, be great.
Big play right here. 3rd down and 2 from the Yellow Jacket 44-yard line. Wynne with the ball. Wynne with the lead. 33-27 with 8:05 to play in the 4th quarter.
Probably going to go toss to the top side, wide side of the field. Oh,
Get to the fullback. He did not get it.
He did not get it. Oh, this guy's trying to give him a favorable spot right here, but because he did not go anywhere.
He sure did not. Good job there by Keon Stallings and Jamarcus Johnson. They did give him a favorable spot.
Our fans even see it.
But it's 4th and 1. And the Raider faithful, they did not like that spot one bit. They think it should be 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
Yes.
But instead, it's 4th and less than 1. Wynne going to go for it. 7:28 to play in the game. Wynne's up 33-27. 4th down and about a foot and a half. Quarterback sneak coming up. I'm calling it. Actually, flag called and a timeout Wynne before the play was started. 7:14 to play in the game. Wynne up 33-27. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them, and we'll have more 4th quarter action for you when we come back. You've tuned in to Raider Football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Barton's, we see your commitment to making your project a success. From the pro up with the sun that doesn't quit until it goes down to the DIYer who faces each challenge head on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
So glad to have you hanging out with us here on a Friday night, Raider Nation. Your Raiders battling the Wynne Yellow Jackets. 7:14 to play in the game. Wynne with a 33-27 lead. 4th down and about a foot for the Yellow Jackets. Watson under center. I'm fully expecting the quarterback sneak here. They give to the fullback. He's met in the backfield. I believe he's short. I believe he's short. I think that was Ahmad Hurston. Jamarcus Johnson. He is short. That's a turnover on downs.
Come on, baby. Get up. Get up. We got it. There you go.
And the Raiders will take over. Who's that that's slow to get up? That's Keon Stallings.
We make big plays. We got to get up off the field. We can't lay down. That's a big play right there, defense. Good job.
Woo, mercy.
Good job.
Raiders will take over with 7:09 to play in the game. Wynne 33, Nettleton 27. And is that Keon that hit the deck there?
Something with his shoulder. Coach saying shoulder looked like, but I hope he's all right.
Yeah, Keon
He's a big part of what we do on defense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He is a very talented defensive end for the Raiders.
Yes, he is.
Coach Brian Lovins, I have often heard him sing the praises of Keon Stallings and what a disruptor he is of opposing offenses.
Yes, he is.
But he is hurting right now for sure.
He was grabbing his pads. I'm not sure what that could have been, but I was hoping the momentum of a stop right there would juice him up a little bit, you know.
Well, he was running to the sideline, and he missed it by about 9 yards. He's laid out there about the – now he's getting up, and he seems to be – he's running on his own power for sure. He seems to be okay. Maybe got the breath knocked out of him. You know, a lot of times.
We'll call it that, Craig.
Okay. First and the thing we know for sure, it's 1st and 10 Raiders after a big stop by the Raider defense. 7:09 to play in this game. The Raiders trail by 6. The Raiders offense with the ball. Maddox Sampson ready to go back to work. They give to the running back, T.J. Brown. He makes his way to the 40-yard line before he's brought down. That's a gain of 5 for the 1,000-yard rushing T.J. Brown. Going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders. Nettleton can definitely afford to take their time on this drive, Coach Sims. Try to score, kick a field goal, not leave much time for them. T.J. Brown with another big run up the middle. Boy, he gashed him on that one. Inside the 30-yard line.
Take your time.
First down Raiders. Yeah, you don't want to stop the clock right now.
No.
6:33 to play.
Take your time. Let them set the chains.
Be great to score, kick the field goal, take the lead, and not leave Wynne much time at all. Hampton from the gun. He gives to Xavier Harrell right up the middle, and Xavier down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 8 for the X-Man. It's going to be 2nd down and 2, 6:07 and ticking on the clock. The score is Wynne 33, Nettleton 27. Raiders trailing by 6, but the Raiders with the momentum. The Raiders driving. They give to Xavier Harrell, running right side, has the first down to about the 11-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Raiders.
That's about all you want to do right there, Craig. Just keep leaning. Keep leaning on that defensive line.
5:45 on the clock whenever they get the stick set. It's ticking. 22 seconds on the play clock. They snap it with 20 seconds. Run right up the middle. Downtown T.J. Brown.
He's
down
got
to
about
the
4 yards there.
To
down
the
to
5-yard line.
6-yard line. Yep,
It's going to be
6-yard line. Yep.
2nd down and 6 from the 6.
2nd and 5 from the Yellow Jacket 6.
2nd and 5 from the 6. Hampton from the pistol formation. T.J. Brown, actually he was right beside him. His hit in the backfield, still stays on his feet enough to lunge forward and gain a couple of hard-fought yards. It's going to be 3rd down for the Raiders, 3rd down and 3 from inside the 5-yard line. The ball is marked at the 4. 3rd down and 2 from the 3, I believe, is the situation. Hampton gives to downtown T.J. Brown, running right up the gut, hard charging into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders, touchdown T.J. Brown. We got ourselves a tie ball game with 4:30 to play. Woo, mercy.
I'd just like to add, I saw about 2 pancakes on that play right there, Craig. Big Jerry Hudgens.
How about that?
Big Garrett Campbell.
Nice
with
job,
2
Garrett
pancakes
Kimball.
on that right side.
Jerry Hudgens, big-time plays by the offensive line, a crew that does not get enough credit. Mason Wan on to try to give Nettleton a 1-point lead. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick hits the crossbar and falls short. No good. Oh, my goodness. We're all tied up at 33 as the PAT hit the right crossbar and falls harmlessly to the ground.
That's all right.
4:30 to play in the game. We're all tied up at 33. Back in 30 seconds, more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
What a game at Wynne. We're all tied up at 33 with 4:30 to play in this game. The Raiders have battled back. Just a few minutes ago, they were trailing the Jackets, and the Jackets had momentum. Short kick fielded by the Jackets. I thought he was down when he fielded it, but they did not rule it that way. Number 21, he returns it inside Nettleton territory. A good return there by number 21, Cameron Smith. And it's going to be a short field for the Jackets. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from the Raider 42. 4:26 to play, and we've got an injured Raider down on the field right in front of us, Coach. I'm not able to see.
Wasn't able to see what actually happened, but that's Kamarion Davis down.
Let's hope.
I couldn't see what if he got hit or, turf monster or something got him. I wasn't able to tell on that play. I was watching the return.
Yeah, they're working on his left leg down around his ankle. So Kamarion, who dynamic, outstanding young athlete, big part of this team. He's missed the majority of the season with a broken collarbone. Right now he is laying flat of his back at about the 44-yard line. And the medical staff looking at his left ankle, stretching his leg out a little bit. Well, it'd be nice if that was just a cramp, Coach Sims. But
Yeah, it would be. Would be. We need him to stay in this ball game. And just to add to it, looking at our sideline, we got a few guys banged up. We really need to get healed up this next week, But just a long season. It's a long season.
No doubt about it. And it is a tough sport.
Yes.
Football is not a contact sport. It's a collision sport. There is a difference. And by week 10, you can bet everybody is banged up.
Yes, sir.
I got great respect for these young men on this football team. They represent our school so well every Friday night, and they put their bodies on the line. And I can tell you, last season, my son, every Saturday morning, he was sore.
Yep.
You get down there in the trenches and you butt heads with people for 48 minutes.
Because that's one position you're going to hit somebody every play.
Every play. And these guys, they get out there, they represent our great school, and my hat's off to them.
Yes, sir.
The situation is it's 33-33. We're all tied up with 4:26 to play in the game. Wynne dominated the third quarter. They led 26-21. Then they scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter, made the score 33-21. It's been all Raiders since then. Nettleton has scored 12 unanswered points. We're all tied up at 33. Kamarion is up. That's good news, but it looks like he's having a little bit of trouble putting weight on that left ankle. He is walking under his own power, but very gingerly, and especially every time he puts weight on his left leg. They get him to the sideline, and we're ready to get action back underway. All tied up at 33 here at Wynne. Fourth quarter, 4:26 to play. Wynne with the ball. They give to the fullback up the middle. He is tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe Jamarcus Johnson might have tripped him up. Gain of 3 yards. It'll be second down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets.
I think we missed a little movement up front there, but hey, maybe they'll catch it next time. Big stop right here for the defense. We need a big stop for our D right here.
No doubt about it. They got one the last possession for sure. This clock is under 4 minutes, 3:58 as they break the huddle. And ticking. Second down and 7 from the Raider 39. Quarterback keeper, he's got room to run. He makes it to the end zone. A 39-yard touchdown run by John Watson. Gives Wynne the lead.
They've been running that QB counter all night, and it's been pretty successful. Fake one way, and he turns the other way and runs it. And that time he went untouched.
Boy, he sure did.
One thing about it, though, Craig, it's in our favor a little bit because a lot of times left on that clock.
3:41 for this Raider offense. That certainly is a lot of time. This is a key moment in the game right here as they're trying to kick the PAT. Point after kick.
We're offside.
They wave, they throw the flag, and it's going to be encroachment on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. A lot of times you'll see them just decline that penalty, and the kicker is used to kicking it from.
He's going for 2.
And now they're going to go for 2. How about that? And that may work in our favor right there. They've not been successful on 2-point conversion all night long.
We need penetration right here. Pin our ears back and let's go.
So from the 1.5-yard line, the Jackets are going for 2. They have a 6-point lead. It's 39-33 over the Raiders with 3:41 to play.
Look for them to try to get some on the edge right here because last few times they're trying to run up the middle with short yardage. We've been there. Quarterback
sneak right up the middle,
yep.
And he's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and boy, that's a big play right there.
When you got a big body quarterback like that, it's hard to go on the edge right there.
Yep. 41-33 with 3:41 to play in the game. Wynne takes an 8-point lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more fourth quarter action. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
love your truck. You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better with custom wheels, leveling kits, and the area's best selection of light truck tires, ATs, mud tires, and RTs up to 35s and bigger. Plaza Tire Service has the tires you want in stock today, and we'll help you select a great combination that gets your truck exactly the way you want it. In Jonesboro and South Caraway, and now at our newest location on East Johnson Avenue. The biggest selection, the best service, and the lowest prices on light truck tires are at Plaza Tire Service.
Q Thompson with the kickoff return for the Raiders out to about the 35-yard line. That's where the Raiders will have it 1st and 10. 3:33 to play in this game. The score is Wynne 41, Nettleton 33. So the Raiders got to score. They got to get the 2-point conversion. A costly encroachment penalty led to a 2-point conversion for the Yellow Jackets, and that's given the Delta Swarm an 8-point lead over the Raiders here in the fourth quarter. Give to downtown T.J. Brown, running right up the middle behind A.D. Blackburn, Jerry Hudgens, and it's a nice gain for the sensational sophomore T.J. Brown. Close to the first down. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Raiders. Hampton gives to downtown T.J. Brown once again. Gashes them up the middle across the 40-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Move the chains. Big gain, about 18 yards for the Raiders. 1st down, Nettleton. Nettleton playing up-tempo here. They give to downtown T.J. Brown. Bounces out right side, goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
No, they're running it. They're running it.
Well, they're saying he wasn't out of bounds. I sure thought he hit the white paint, but they said he hit the ground before he rolled out of bounds. Gain of 4 is 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Raiders trailing by 8 here in the fourth quarter. They give to the X-Man, Xavier Harrell. He's across the 30-yard line, battling for the sideline, does not get it, and it is close to a 1st down. Let's see if they spot him. They do. They give him a favorable spot, and it's a 1st down Raiders. With 2:24 to play in the game, the Raiders have it 1st and 10. The Yellow Jacket 28. The score is Wynne 41, Nettleton 33. Raiders need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Hampton directing traffic from the gun. Gives it to the X-Man, Xavier Harrell, running right up the gut and gets a nice gain of about 8. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Interesting that the Raiders have kept it on the ground this entire drive.
Holes like that, I don't blame them. I'd keep running it too.
You're getting 8 and 10 yards a time. Heck yeah. 1:44 on the clock now. Raiders trail by 8. Give to downtown T.J. Brown. A little pitch right. He is tackled down about the 11-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for the Raiders. Stop the clock to move the chains. The clock is at 1:34.
Who's that? I can't tell who that is.
And they have a Raider who's kind of shaken up. That's T.J. Brown. T.J. Brown is lying flat on his back. Let's hope that T.J. is all right. The training staff out to look at him, and let's hope that he just had the wind knocked out of him. I believe that might be all it is. They're reaching to lift him up. Curtis Smith there to give him a hand. So T.J. Brown, he's all right. Probably got the wind knocked out of him. 1st and 10 Raiders. And I don't know if somebody called the timeout there, Coach, or if they was.
It shouldn't have been a timeout there. It's just been an official timeout.
All right, 1:34 on the clock. The score is Wynne 41, Nettleton 33. Raiders with it 1st and 10 from the Wynne 12-yard line. Hampton in the gun. Xavier Harrell on his left hip. Pass out to the playmaker. The playmaker running for the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders, and it's 41-39. 12-yard touchdown pass, I believe, Coach. Help me out there.
Yeah, it was 12 yards there. 12-yard touchdown run. With that being a bubble there, we're going to be called out a run there.
Yeah, it's a pass from Maddox Sampson to Cortez Smith. Makes the score 41-39. Nettleton going for two, and they're electing to take a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network. It's 41-39. Wynne with a 2-point lead with 1:18 to play. Back in 30.
And no hidden fees when you sign up for a free checking account at First Community Bank. Our free checking account comes with the great features you've come to enjoy and expect, such as bill pay, no minimum balance, no monthly service charge, and no paper statement fees. You can also monitor your checking account through our online banking. Enjoy convenient, worry-free checking and friendly, helpful service from First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Minimum $50 to open account. Checking accounts without activity may be charged dormant account fees.
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualified.
And we're going to go ahead and cut in on that commercial. People on the live stream watching will be able to hear. 2-point conversion coming up, and boy, this is a huge one. Maddox Hampton passes to T.J. Brown, or tosses T.J. Brown, battling for the end zone. He stops short. He is stopped short. 2-point conversion is no good. And with 1:18 to play in the game, the score is Wynne 41-39.
We had no push there. We're running side to side with them. That plays in the defensive hands every time.
Yep.
We got to go forward. That's a great play, but we got to go forward on our blocks. Ooh, me. Oh, my.
41-39, and that's tough.
Yes, that is.
That is tough. Wynne with a 2-point lead with 1:18.
We got to go onside here. We can't. We just position we're in.
2-point conversion, no good. And boy, that was a huge.
Post office machines.
And we're still on commercial break on the radio. But I don't know what the issue is there, but hopefully the live stream, we're having technical issues for our radio audience. We apologize for that. Hopefully you're listening on to YouTube and you can catch what is happening. It's 41-39, Wynne with a 2-point lead, and it's onside kick, but they throw a flag.
Perfect draw up too.
Offsides against the Raiders, so they'll back it up 5 and redo it.
That was a good one there.
Season.
Yeah, our radio audience is still not with us, and we apologize for that. Don't know what the issue is, but the live stream audience, you should still be hearing the action here. Nettleton, only hope is an onside kick at this point in the game. 1:18 to play. We're trailing by 2. Mason Warren on to attempt the onside kick. It is a high bounce and is fielded by the Yellow Jackets. Number 12, John Watson, the quarterback, part of the hands team. He fields the ball and falls down, and Wynne will take over 1st and 10 at the Raider 45-yard line. $1:19 to play in the game, and going to see how many timeouts the Raiders have if they're going to elect to take them. Nettleton has 3 timeouts, so they can stop the clock 3 times, Coach.
Yes, they can.
But 1 first down for Wynne would put the game on ice. Wynne with a 2-point lead with just over a minute to play. Quarterback keeper, that's a nice gain on 1st down. He's close to a 1st down. He's down to the 39-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Yellow Jackets, and the Raider faithful starting to head for the stands here. Less than a minute to play. Nettleton does not elect to take a timeout. Letting the clock run, and very tough game here tonight. 49 seconds to play. Wynne taking their time, getting to the line of scrimmage. Play clock is at 10, game clock at 41 as they get to the line of scrimmage. Second down and a long one, maybe second down and 2. Play is whistled dead. The encroachment against the Raiders. That is at least the 5th encroachment call against Nettleton. That 5-yard penalty will give Wynne the first down. With 34 seconds, Nettleton, as we said, does have 3 timeouts, but I believe at this point it's academic coach. I don't think Nettleton's even going to take the timeouts.
No.
As Wynne able to run it out. I don't know if they'll go in victory formation here.
They at least got to snap it once.
Yep. Looks like they are in their victory formation. They kneel down, and that will do it, folks. Wynne will defeat the Nettleton Raiders 41-39. Clock will head to 0, and it'll be a sad trip back to Nettleton.
Tucker's.
And we will take a 3-minute break, and when we come back, we will have the post-game show. And so, sad night for the Raiders as they finish the regular season 6-4. Give credit to Wynne. Had a very good game plan, and they just were tenacious on offense. We were unable to stop them. They win this game 41-39. Back in 3 minutes with the post-game show. Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Online banking. Enjoy convenient, worry-free checking and friendly, helpful service from First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Minimum $50 to open account. Checking accounts without activity may be charged dormant account fees.
When a clinic sends a referral for your specialty services, you have a choice. The decision of where you receive care is yours. You can choose the only facility in Eastern Arkansas to receive an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class care and an unmatched safety protocol. You have a choice in your healthcare. When a clinic sends a referral for your specialty services, you have a choice. The decision of where you receive care is yours. You can choose the only facility in Eastern Arkansas to receive an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class care and an unmatched safety protocol. You have a choice in your healthcare provider. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal, it's a promise.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
Hey, we welcome you back to Wynne Yellow Jacket Stadium. We apologize. I know we lost our radio audience for most of that fourth quarter, the last part of it. We apologize for that. We should be back now. The live stream crew still with us. So glad that that y'all have been able to hang with us. I wish we had better news for our Raider fans on the radio side. The Raiders have lost this game 41-39. 41-39. The final as Wynne defeats the Raiders. The Raiders will finish the season 6-4 and the 4 seed in the conference. The Lexicon post-game show is coming up, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to have to look through my text messages to find the Lexicon information. Yes, lexicon-inc.com lexicon-inc.com/careers. Lexicon-inc.com/careers. The Lexicon postgame show. Boy, it's a heartbreaking game tonight, Coach Sims, as Wynne defeats Nettleton 41-39. Nettleton did not trail this game until the third quarter. Nettleton at half led 21-14. They got scoring started in the first quarter with 11:10 remaining, just 50 seconds into the game. A Maddox Sampson to Q Thompson 51-yard touchdown pass. Mason Wan's PAT made the score 7-0. Wynne responded with 4:47 in the quarter. A 2-yard touchdown run made the score 7-7. Then downtown TJ Brown busted off a 62-yard touchdown run with 3:24 in the first quarter, gave Nettleton a 14-7 lead. Wynne tied it up just before the end of the first quarter. It was 14-14 at the end of the first quarter. Nettleton outscored Wynne 7-0 in the second quarter. Coach Sims, I think you'd agree with me. It was a crazy play. As with 4 seconds remaining in the game, Wynne called timeout. They were about on the Raider 5-yard line, I believe. They were going to go for a field goal. Well, it was a fake field goal pass. The pass was intercepted by Kylan Goodlow, and Kylan Goodlow ran the ball 100 yards into the end zone. Nettleton went into the intermission with a 21-14 lead as Mason Wan busted the PAT kick right through the uprights. Third quarter belonged to Wynne. They outscored Nettleton 12-0. Heading into the fourth quarter, it was 26-21. Wynne kept that momentum going. At one time, they led 33-21 with 10:35 remaining in the game. After another touchdown, the PAT was good. And then Nettleton came storming back. 2 straight touchdowns. Maddox Sampson with a 18-yard pass to Curtis Smith made the score 33-27. Unfortunately, the PAT was no good. Hook left. Nettleton with another touchdown with 4:30 to play made the score 33-33. A 4-yard run by downtown TJ Brown. The PAT was no good. It hit the crossbar and fell down. That made the score 33-33. Wynne scored a touchdown, got a 2-point conversion with 3:41, made the score 41-33. Nettleton battled back, about a 2-minute drive, scored the touchdown, a touchdown pass from Maddox Sampson to Curtis Smith, made the score 41-39. Nettleton tried a 2-point conversion, and it was stopped short by the Yellow Jackets. And Wynne got the ball and run out the clock. They win the game 41-39. The player of the game, and Coach Sims and I talked about several people that were worthy, but we want to give the player of the game, the JOSM, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 20 years. JOSM, they bring you the player of the game, and we're going to give the player of the game to Kylan Goodlow. He got a pick six at the end of the second quarter, run at 100 yards for a touchdown. In my 40-some-odd years of watching Raider football, I've never seen a fake PAT interception pick six in my whole life. That's a play I've never seen. And maybe in the annals of Raider history it's happened, but I sure don't remember it. So Kylan Goodlow with an outstanding dynamic defensive play. On the count of that, we're naming him the JOSM player of the game. Coach, tough loss for the Raiders tonight. And we will travel next week, first round of the playoffs. With the loss, the Raiders dropped to the 4 seed, and so we will be traveling to Little Rock Mills.
They should be the 1 seed in the Central.
1 seed at the Central, and Coach, I know you, an old high school coach yourself, you keep up with football across the state. What do you hear about Little Rock Mills?
I hear they're talented. They got a lot of speed, a lot of weapons. I know the coaches there. I've been around, like you said, a while, and just different parts of the state, and have made plenty of connections. And they're going to be fast, you know. And I feel like we can play with them, but it all depends on which Raider team goes to Little Rock next week.
Well, we will be bringing the action to you, no doubt about it. If the principal will give the TV teacher permission to head down to Little Rock and call the game, and I have a good feeling he will, then yes, we will be bringing that game to you.
'Cause I'll be there with you.
There you go. I love it. I love it. And we're going to try to bring a playoff win to Raider Nation. Tough task, no doubt about it, as we're taking on the 1 seed out of the Central, Little Rock Mills. I believe they used to call themselves the Comets. And so with the Raiders and the Little Rock Mills will tangle next Friday night. And Lord willing, Creek Not Rising, we're going to bring that game to you. Hey, for all of us here at EAB, for all of us here at NTV, thank you for joining us tonight. I got to say a shout-out to Gavin Grubbs and Will Oswalt back at the EAB studio. We had some technical difficulty. They did their best to get us back on. We appreciate those folks. We appreciate them greatly. The NTV crew tonight, it was a skeleton crew. Blake Isbell, Jacob Linderman working the game, and Rashad Sims, who called color. Thank you, sir, for calling the game with me.
Yes, sir.
Wish we had a win to deliver to Raider Nation, but hey.
Always a pleasure to call with you. It gets me back in my element a little bit of being around the game, you know.
Look, I know. Once a coach, always a coach.
Yes, sir.
And it's there's nothing like high school football under these Friday night lights for sure. So for Rashad Sims, I'm Craig Miller, thanking you for joining us tonight. No matter what, win, lose, or whatever, Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Football on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.